we find Wanger. With 2 Wangers in the yard.
Yeah.
Life used to be so hard.
Can that be our new?
Then Beardo came along, and it's good.
And it all went to shit.
Yeah.
The song just stops. It all went to shit.
It all went to shit.
Record scratch.
Well, that's the only kind of stuff you get on the Patreon section of the Wanger Show.
Oh, we're going.
Yeah.
We're going. We're rolling.
The new song.
The Wanger Show. I was trying to do the collateral.
The collateral.
Yeah.
Wanger Show.
Yeah, we're here. Ken Knapsack.
Yeah, wow,
Woo!
so happy to be back. I really came for the beer. Last time I
Hell yeah.
recorded with you guys, it was the commentary track, and it was early in the morning.
Oh, that was so early.
And I had that donut in my car, and then I got here, and you had donuts, and I had 2 donuts.
Yes.
And I about died.
Yeah.
I went home and crashed.
I believe you were talking about that on the afternoons where you said you can't resist the donuts.
Can't resist the donuts.
It's chicken fingers and donuts for you guys.
Yeah, donuts particularly.
Yeah, how bold are you guys with your donuts?
Oh,
Like with your taste in donuts. I'm very like
basic
just
or-
a standard glazed, maybe
Okay.
a regular frost with some sprinkles in
Sometimes
there.
a glazed twist if you're feeling a little
Maybe,
freaky.
maybe if
Yeah.
I'm really wanting a big donut.
Yeah.
Basic Betty.
Yeah,
over there?
Basic
yeah.
Betty.
If anything, if there's like jelly in there, get the fuck out.
Oh, no.
I'm not having
Really?
that.
I don't
I
do the
hate
jelly.
anything
No.
inside my
Really?
donut,
Yeah.
man. Yeah.
I love the custard, and I bite into it, and it falls over my mouth,
Ugh.
and I lean my head back, and I just whip my hair around.
you just like gargle it.
Yeah, and I take
Big
that
fan of that custard.
I take
Sizzler
that
custard.
custard
Yeah.
right in my mouth. Yeah. But no, as far as donuts, it's a great question. I love donuts. So I blow right into the mic. Sorry, Beardo.
That's okay.
Actually, it's not here.
He's
Yeah,
like,
he has
fuck him.
literally nothing to do with this episode.
Yeah, I stay pretty normal, pretty normy with my donuts.
Okay. I love a good maple bar.
Ooh, underrated.
Love maple bar.
Yeah.
Always had those.
I can dabble.
I don't know how I ever dabbled into that.
Yeah.
You just say dabbled?
Yeah.
I think that's why I said that. Yeah. Okay.
Did I ever tell
2 seconds ago, you didn't know I said the word
I'm
dabble.
pretty sure I said it first.
I don't know.
Yeah.
fight over the word devil?
All right.
Have I ever told you guys the story of when I went to Universal Studios and they got the Simpsons land?
Oh,
right?
yes.
I'm a big Simpsons
yeah.
fan.
Okay.
So I went up. I was getting ready to leave, and I was like, "Hey," to my friend, I'm like, "I'm gonna go get one of them Homer donuts, right?"
Yeah.
But it was kind of towards the end of the day, so I walk up the big pink, typical Simpson donut, and they go, "Oh, we're out of them." I go,
Oh.
Well, that's not good.
Bastards.
But they got a pack of 4 other donuts. Fruit Loop donuts,
Oh,
and
yeah.
they're all big, right? They're all like 4 inches. The Simpson donut, the Homer donut's like 6 inches, 8 inches, maybe.
Yeah.
The other ones are like 4 or 5 inches. So I bought 4 of them. Went home and had one. And I left them on the counter, and I kind of forgot.
Oh.
8 days later, I realized I got those donuts. I could have won the Stanley Cup by slap-shotting one of those things. And I was so depressed because I spent $24 on these donuts.
Oh, man.
I ate one of them,
Yes.
and I got
Jeez.
sick.
Oh, okay.
Do you
Bad
guys-
sick.
Do you guys remember when the movie came out for The Simpsons? They
Yeah.
remodeled all the
Yeah.
7-Elevens.
Oh, that was great.
I remember I got the donut and it was disgusting, and I had to tell my dad to pull over because I was gonna puke.
You poo-poo.
Did not puke.
Oh,
but
the poo-poo problem.
Yeah.
What was it? The one? Was it one down in Inland Empire?
it was in Lake Forest.
Oh,
It was
okay.
in Orange County.
'Cause
Yeah.
there's the one that's 7-Eleven on the way. That's on Olive on the way to your guys'
Oh,
job.
like Victory and Olive right
Yeah.
there. Yeah. Mhm.
Is it Victory? No, I don't know.
think
But
so.
that one.
Yeah,
It's, Alameda and Olive.
Oh, my bad.
Who gives a crap?
Yeah.
That one turned into one, and it was pretty fun, pretty exciting.
I can never get in. I dabble. I'm gonna keep saying
You
that. Now.
dabble?
I can never get into those Universal donuts because it just feels like too much.
It's too much.
Yeah.
Make no mistake.
Yeah.
It's too much.
Because I don't like cake that much either, or any sort of. I'm not a big pastry guy.
Yeah.
I hit or miss.
Yeah. I
What
guess it
kind of
depends.
pastries do you like? Do you like any of them?
I don't like the word pastry. First off.
Yeah, I don't know. It just
Pastry.
because
Pastry.
I like bread.
I like
Doesn't
bread a
sound
lot.
good.
I like bread. We need to do an ASMR pastry with you and donuts and like.
Yes, we can do
What other kind of pastries are there? There's the
Well, I guess my question is, let me
Yeah.
be specific, because I
cinnamon
do.
rolls.
Yeah,
I like
it's-
cinnamon rolls.
I don't like cinnamon rolls too much. Like Cinnabon.
Oh, that's just
That'll
that's
just-
a
that'll send
heart
you
attack
straight to
waiting
the
happen.
hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like, say, like a cheese Danish with some cherry in it.
Okay. Yeah.
A glaze. I don't like a flaky buttermilk croissant.
Oh.
Get out of here with that
Okay.
highfalutin bullshit.
Okay.
Head back to Paris with that. Paris.
Fucko.
Yeah. I just like I like to go back to cake.
Yeah.
I've learned over the years I like frosting. I don't like cake.
Oh, I'm the opposite. I like cake. I don't like
Interesting.
frosting because I
Yeah.
don't like frosting. There's no substance to it. It's just
Absolutely
it's,
correct.
It's just all
Yeah,
there, and
it's a good
it doesn't
thing.
feel like I'm actually eating anything.
Yeah,
It's
if it's like a
disgusting.
thin layer of frosting, then it's like perfect.
Yeah, yeah.
But then you get like, because I like
Is
like
that a
if
Terrence Malick movie, Thin Layer of Frosting?
Layer.
maybe
frosting.
it might be. It sounds like. I like because I like rainbow cake. I think that's delightful. I feel like
Little
that's
confetti
very
cake?
Yeah, confetti cake. That's what it
I'm a
is.
fan of ice cream cake.
Oh, I do like that.
Wanted that at my wedding, was denied.
Oh,
Thought about calling it off after that moment.
Because I don't think JT likes ice cream, right?
he loves.
I don't know that about
He
him.
loves mac and cheese.
He
though.
loves
Yeah.
mac and cheese. That I know.
He's a
That's a good
connoisseur.
question. I don't know.
I think he's one of the weird ones who's like, ice cream? No, thank you.
Really?
And
Does he like Froya?
No,
that?
I don't think he's ever
Yogurt?
had frozen
Yeah.
yogurt in his life. I don't know if he, unless you can order that on Postmates. I don't think he gets it. Anyways, I don't because he was at the wedding. I'm just thinking
Yeah.
of all the wedding guests.
Yeah.
He
He
was
would
too
have been the
busy
one,
taking
like-
care of people.
Yeah.
that night.
You know, people have fun.
Yes. Yeah.
But yeah, that would have been interesting. Wedding, wedding
Yeah.
ice cream cake.
It was a November day.
What kind of
it could have
cake
been
did you
cold.
guys
Yeah, I
have?
can't remember
I don't
what you
remember.
We had
You had a great like candy bar.
I never got there actually. I was really bummed I couldn't
That's
get
the
to
thing
All
that.
those
about
little
weddings,
kids running
yeah.
around. I was gonna smack one
Yeah.
just so I could get one of those
we
sour
had
straws.
I forget. We had 3 layers. One of them was like a
That's right.
like a marble type thing where it was kind of like a peanut butter and all that stuff mix. The top section was red velvet,
Oh.
which I hate, but
Yeah.
it looked the nicest, so
Really?
we just
Okay.
got it.
Mhm.
I forget what the other one was.
Okay.
Red Velvet definitely. It's kind of like Lilith Fair to me.
Yeah.
I was a big fan of a lot of those artists, and then suddenly they became so big with Lilith Fair, I didn't listen as much. That's Red Velvet Cake.
Okay.
It was
Oh,
like,
okay.
ooh, I like Red. Oh, it's everywhere now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What was the
Gotcha.
middle part? Was it the
I
peanut
don't
butter?
remember. No, the
So,
Shit.
long story
not that
short,
important of a day.
you
I
didn't.
should remember.
You didn't really eat your cake at your wedding.
No, I had the marble part. I
Okay.
had that. I had a
Okay.
little slice of it. I barely ate my food at the
Yeah,
wedding.
you
They
guys
gave
are
us
so
this-
busy.
they're like,
Yeah.
"Who got your food for you?" They gave me everything there, and I was like, "All right, one bite. Oh, picture time. Okay,
Yeah.
you guys want to hang
Oh,
out?
sweetie.
All right, we're
Oh.
so happy
It's
for
almost
you."
like you gotta eat before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
But you did get drunk before.
Yeah. You got drunk before
No,
your wedding?
no. I had a
Oh.
beer in the limo on the way over, and that was it.
Oh,
Yeah, I got drunk the night before.
Yes, as
That
you
was
should.
fun. That was
That's dangerous.
Did you
Yeah.
eat after your wedding? Like, did you guys drive to anywhere?
no.
Like, honey, let's
No.
go to Del Taco.
No, because the food that I did eat was filling. Like I
Yeah.
had the
Yeah, you had a good.
I had the chicken and all that and
Chicken
the
was
salad.
fucking
I,
good.
I
Yeah.
enjoyed
Chicken was
your,
really
your
good.
wedding
Yeah.
Rolls.
festivities,
Yeah.
but the food's memorable, and that's
Yeah.
the key thing.
All
That's
right.
very true.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
And the fact that we own the dance floor.
We
I
did own
I
the dance floor.
gladly conceded the dance floor to
Yeah.
you guys.
Yes,
you
It
guys
was a
owned
good
it.
night.
Move
of
aside,
dancing.
family.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
is our
yeah.
this is our night.
we tossed that family into the lake.
Along with April's vomit. All right, let's go.
Oh.
I'll bob my head.
I might have been off a little bit.
You might have
Yeah?
been a little bit off.
Just
That
a
was
little
different timer
bit
in
off.
my
Yeah.
head.
There we go. Back for another episode of The
Yeah.
Wanger Show. We're back. Episode 81.
I think that's
Two.
correct.
81.
Ooh, it's 80 something.
80 something. We're in
Yeah.
the 80s.
Mhm.
We're in the 80s, y'all. We're here with Ken Knapsack.
Hey, Ken.
Yeah.
Or Ken Knapsack.
Happy to be here. I'm noticing because you're filming this and my hair is really weird today.
I like
Wow.
it. I like the little flake, but
I've
yeah,
got a tough-
that's pretty nice. Cody's hair is on point.
Oh,
Mine is
thank
just
you.
a little
Just
too
started
curly.
to really embrace, in honor of the late John Schnepp, like my
Yes.
crazy bald hair.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
Schnepp didn't care. He puffed that thing up. He had
Schnepp's hair was
he had
nuts.
just
Yeah.
as much or lack of hair as I did,
Yeah.
but no one could tell because he just puffed that stuff up and he was
It's like literally a mad scientist. Like
"This
every
is who
single
I
day.
am."
My
Yeah.
favorite thing was when he would come in for a morning show and his hair would be soaked from the shower, and then as the show was going on, it would just go out, and I was like,
Just
"This is
keep going and
fantastic! I
going
love
and
this
going.
guy." Yeah.
So I've been just so I like it here. Your hair, my hair's kind of crazy on the
Yeah.
show here. Hey
I like
guys,
it.
welcome.
Hey, Ken.
Welcome back to another episode of Wanger Show. Ken,
Mm-hmm.
one of our favorite human beings on the planet. Brian couldn't be here tonight, so fuck him. We got Ken. No, we love Brian.
Brian Beardo Perez.
What is his middle name? I feel like.
Nicholas, right?
Oh, it is.
It is.
It's on his
Yeah,
email.
yeah.
It's on
God
his
damn it.
emails.
Yeah. Mhm.
So I was going to say Octavio.
Octavio would be pretty fucking
That
good.
would have been a.
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't have said that.
That's fine. Hey, Octavio, Spider-Man, it's hot right now.
Yeah.
We are back for another episode of The Wanger Show. We're happy to have Ken Knapsack with us, talking about a bunch of fun stuff. We're going to get into Jessica Flash.
Oh, I'm so happy you said that.
Big episode.
We
This
got
week.
into it with Josh. We had Josh Paguga on last week.
Yep.
We got into some big. There was actually some people commenting on it. Some fucking idiot. Oh,
One of those comic snobs.
I might even have to pull it up.
You don't even know what you're talking about.
I responded to him because it's like, fuck you.
I've been telling you not to do that with those fans.
Well,
the fans of that show are
I don't
crazy.
read the comments.
Yeah.
But I read the comments.
Yeah. And if anyone says anything negative, then fuck them.
Yeah,
right?
fuck them.
Yeah. Exactly.
I'll pull it up in just a second. But who the hell are
guy.
you?
Right?
Okay. But I'm very much excited to have you on because I just the last time we had you on, it was just like me and Cody were just like we can just listen to you.
Oh, that's great.
Yes.
We did a lot of ASMR talk. Back
Yeah.
then.
Oh,
we
yes,
did. We
we
learned
did.
a lot of things. Haircut Harry. Is that his name?
Haircut Harry.
There you go.
Haircut Harry. Have you
I
subscribed
have not looked into it.
to
Oh, my gosh.
GB yet? Have you subscribed to GB?
None of these
Ephemeral
things.
riff.
That's it.
Okay.
No ASMR. I hear it every night before I go to bed. Amber listens to
That's
ASMR
right.
every single night to go to bed. It's
Well-
it's like I as of
Quite
late,
frankly, maybe I should be doing the show with her and Cody.
maybe. Honestly, you guys should probably team up and do some. She knows her ASMR. She really does.
Great.
Yeah. Actually, as of late though, I've been playing a lot of video games and writing a lot. So like,
Oh,
I
that's
haven't like been.
You're able to do both,
witnessing-
huh?
Oh, dude. So
It's usually one or the other.
The
It's-
true
it's one or
sign
the
of
other.
love.
Yeah.
Separate rooms.
Yes, it really is. Well, we'll spend a little time with her. We'll cook her dinner, eat it, and then watch some American Vandal. That's what we're into right
Yeah.
now.
Oh, I have
Season
to see
2.
I have to see season 2. Right?
2 episodes in.
Okay.
I'm loving it.
Okay.
You
Yeah, I love
are-
the
I'm
first
10 minutes into the first episode.
Okay.
Loving
All
it. Loving
We're
it.
gonna finish it, and then we'll talk about it eventually. And then because she sometimes has to go to work very early in the morning, so we're like, okay, I'm gonna either play or write or whatever. And then I
What
kind
did
of
you do with your hands? Or you're like player, right?
play
Playing
right.
it.
play because you got the two
It
toggles.
was very well done.
Oh,
Play
yeah.
Right.
Right. It was cool.
It looks
Felt
like
like a Dane Cook, like
well,
play
it looks like
right.
very funny.
Yeah.
It looks like a seventh grader doing like some weird sexual thing.
Experimental
like,
shit.
Is
this how you do it?
Like, what does that even do, dude?
No.
And then you finally get there for the first time in your life. For like none of the things I thought
Yeah.
works.
None
All
of
the
it.
technique I
The
practiced.
techniques I practiced on that
Worthless.
pillow not working.
Well, I'll tell you whose techniques suck. Harley Payne
I hate Harley.
had the audacity to comment on last week's on our Jessica Flash talk. Okay,
Yeah.
we'll get into it right now. Actually,
Okay, yeah,
he
do
says
it.
he says you guys don't know anything about the green bulb. See, the thing with Billy is that in the comics, one of those
comics.
guys,
Yeah.
he goes on to be teal bulb. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Well, I'll get into that in a second.
The storyline sucked.
After he's possessed by the villain Murder Punch, he actually kills Jessica Flash. Spoiler, sorry. I mean, we're in 15 seasons by now. You should know this by now. She kills Jessica Flash, making the total number of times she's died and come back over 14. And you know what that means? It's like, dude, come on. Like
Yeah.
I'm a person, okay? Don't at me
Yeah.
With your knowledge.
with your fucking
What is that?
comic
Who's
book.
that?
Harley.
Harley
Payne.
Pain.
Yeah.
Well, you're about to feel some pain,
Well,
bro.
you know what? Let me tell you something. I think
Yes.
it's unfair to besmirch the producers of the show who had to make a tough decision with Green Bulb because Teal Bulb was too similar. They thought it would be too similar to NFL highlights of the Miami Dolphins.
Yeah,
Oh,
And
that's
they
true.
thought
Yeah.
they would lose fans. Plus, the creators of Jessica Flash and the Green Bulb, the TV show version, thought, what if we get people confused and they think it's the Green Lantern for at least a season and a half?
See that?
We'll go in on that.
Boom.
So I
Cross
don't think
that.
you can hold that against them for taking that kind of risk.
That's
I
true.
will say, though, the Teal Bulb run, it was the Mark Andreyko run of Teal
Great run.
Bulb
Yeah.
for DC Comics.
Fantastic.
When he was they flipped the switch and you saw the story from Teal Bulb's perspective, it kind of made you wish Jessica Flash died a 15th time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Though I'm a fan of Jessica, to be sure, Jessica Flash.
She's great.
Great
She's so
character.
great. She's so brave.
Yeah, so brave.
Yeah.
Wonderful leather jacket.
Yeah.
So I
And those
I
boots.
and those boots, those
Get outta here.
boots, and the episode in which she lost her boots.
I fucking broke
It's
my
a good
heart.
bottle
Yeah.
episode,
Yeah.
actually.
It is a
yeah.
bottle episode. It's
Yeah.
stuck.
Not to be confused with the
When
character
she
Boots.
couldn't walk outside because
well, she was stuck.
She was stuck in the apartment, right?
She was
Yeah.
stuck inside
Yeah.
the apartment looking for her shoes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it turns out her enemy Boots had stolen
Like
her
top
boots.
10 moments. She's
Oh,
like, I'm
yeah.
looking
The
for
best.
Boots. Like, Boots is dead. It was
Yeah.
like, no, I'm looking for Boots.
Right.
So good.
It was really good. Really good.
So, anyways, just easy. Okay, we're human beings.
Yeah.
But don't worry, I don't read them. I don't read what
you
you,
don't
say.
read those comments.
No.
Don't read
No.
those comments.
No, I don't read them. Turn them off.
Yeah,
it's
don't
fine.
read those comments.
Yeah. So, anyways, we'll move away from that.
We'll move away from that. I'm excited
Yeah.
for the third season of Jessica Flash and the Green
It's gonna be
Bulb.
so
and
good.
You, me, and Josh Wakuga will get together and do that reaction show because you guys have the best
Thank you.
Jessica Flash
Thank
and
you.
the Green
Yeah.
Bulb after show.
There's a lot of them, but I'm glad
there
that you
is
said
a
that,
lot
yeah.
of them.
But
There
I mean,
is a lot of them.
there's really only one though.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I
Yes,
mean?
One good
yes.
one,
There is
yeah.
that one I do enjoy on AfterBuzz where 3 12-year-olds sit down and talk about it for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
don't really
Wikipedia is right there
Yeah.
easily, but no,
Yeah.
we do our research.
Absolutely.
That's what we do.
We got this.
So, with that out of the way, we'll be back with that next time. Hopefully, we got to figure out a way where or maybe we do commentaries on the episodes.
Oh, that'd be great.
That's pretty good.
We can do that.
I'm wondering how many people were just completely lost in the last 10 minutes.
You know what? It's the same thing with the show. You follow the show. It's canon. It's not canon.
Right.
You understand what that
That's
was.
important.
And if they don't,
Is there a
pick up a
Wanger,
book, put down the remote.
Is there a Wanger
A wiki?
Can someone create that?
Yeah,
That would
Wanger.wiki.com.
be that'd be really fucking funny.
Yeah,
actually.
need
No
an-
one's gonna do it.
We
but-
need an Afternoons with Josh and Ken wiki.
Yeah, because there's shit up here that people are like, why the fuck is there a Voss water bottle up there? That was like way back in the day.
Yeah.
This
wow.
great symbolism in the movie Split.
Yeah.
It's really fantastic
Stories.
stuff. Yeah. So that's amazing. Before we get into the rest of the show, we got some things to plug. First of all, one of the most important things on the Knapsack Files, we did Hot Sizzler Nights.
Oh yeah, you did.
That was fun.
Was it?
Yes, it
The
was.
show was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
The night that we had was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Afterward,
Yes, Cody.
it's a whole other story. Maybe
Cody
we'll get
was
into that in a second.
rushing home.
Yeah.
So if you
gotta
guys
drive.
yeah, it's a long drive. So if you want to check that out, that's a lot of fun. It's a fun segment that Ken does on his podcast feed.
Yeah.
And you should check it out. I'll have a link for that in the description once
Knapsack
again.
Files, Hot Sizzler Nights. I mean, I kind of want to know. We'll let you plug some stuff.
Yeah,
but I
we'll
want to
get.
know.
I'll tell the story.
Yeah.
We'll tell the story.
Yeah.
Next, also check us out on Patreon, patreon.com/Wangers. The very first link you see in the description right there. All you got to do, click that link. If you just do $1, you get the show early, extended, much longer. You get whether it's audio only or if you want to listen to it on your way to work, on the way home, during work, that's fine too. Just don't get fired. We don't want to be reliable for that.
Yeah.
And also we're on video as well, and you can watch us
Yeah.
in our pretty little faces doing that. And then we also do movie commentaries. We're gearing up to do a lot of the DC. EU or World of DC movies,
That won't
whatever
piss,
the
that
fuck
won't
they're
piss
called.
people off at all.
Not at
Yeah,
all.
we can do that.
No, we actually did record Suicide Squad already because we did it with RB3. We're trying to bank them, but we'll go in order. So don't worry, have no fear.
I love that Robert Butler III.
Oh, Amber scared me.
Amber's
I
here?
love. Yeah,
She just likes to jump out and scare us
Yeah.
during the
Yeah.
show while we're
Who's
recording.
your favorite ASM artist?
she knows.
she knows.
Put her on the
many.
spot.
I always
ASM
forget,
artist is good. I like
good.
that.
I always forget you have this camera.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
been losing weight. Okay,
look good.
I deadlifted my highest personal total, 200 pounds the other day.
Ooh.
But in your camera here, I look like I just raided a donut shop with
You look
anger
good.
in my
It
eyes.
is this angle is the worst. I need to figure that out. I've been trying to figure out a new set idea for the longest time, and it's just
no,
it's not popping.
It's
to me.
my issue. You
Nah.
guys look great. You're losing
You look
weight
great.
because you're on the keto Kalen diet.
I
And,
used to be. I'm not
Cody's on the life diet.
Been on the same poundage for last 10 years.
So if you want to see weightlifting talk, at patreon.com/Wangers, that's where you can find that $5. It's not on there. We're also doing a lot more fun stuff. We did a brand new behind the scenes video where Wangers go bowling.
Oh, yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We have a brand new drive-through that's going to be coming out very soon. Also, there's a right now on our Patreon, if you check it out, an exclusive interview with Frank Lucatordo.
Oh, yeah.
Don't Be a Beardo. Brian brought his podcast back just for Frank. I don't know if he's bringing it back entirely, but he just wanted to do it for Frank. So that's at least something.
I saw the email that he sent it. He's like, "Don't be a beardo, Frank," and I just started laughing.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
"That's amazing."
His description, because he usually
Out of
sends a
nowhere.
description. It's just
Yeah.
like Beardo
Did,
interviews Frank.
Yeah.
Did Beardo get permission to do that? Did
No,
he
man.
Oh.
get? I mean, don't be a
He
Beardo.
just kind of did it.
He just
kinda
did it.
did
Kind of did it,
'Cause
Frank.
he's
I don't
Beardo.
know. Yeah.
Don't be a
Don't
Beardo.
be that.
So you guys can check that out. And then for anybody that's just watching on our YouTube channel, Amateur Hour Films, that will be up both video and audio on Thursday. So if you're watching this on Wednesday for the first time, it'll be up tomorrow. And if you're watching it beyond that, it's already up. That'll be on iTunes and Spotify. And you can find our podcast feed, The Wanger Show, on iTunes, on Spotify, and also subscribe to this channel, Amateur Hour Films, where all of our stuff is being pushed. We put out our episode of Horror Flicks for the Blair Witch Project, which was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We got 2, maybe 3. We got a few ideas for a couple more horror flicks that we want to do in preparation for Halloween,
Yeah.
Right.
the season of Halloween, or maybe the movies.
You see what
We'll
he's
see.
doing here, guys.
So those will be up. sometime in the near future. And then obviously, the final thing, we hit our goal. Our latest goal, Bug House, is a horror web series that we are working on. We are currently working on the scripts. Cody sent them as
sent out the latest drafts.
It's amazing.
Wow.
We're very excited. So more teasers will be announced on that. We actually made an announcement video for that, which will be out at some point. Kind of the closer we get to shooting it is when I'll feel more comfortable of actually announcing that, because there's a lot of stuff within that that's going to be very exciting.
And you guys just started a Twitter page, right? I'm not ignoring you.
Yes.
I pulled up my phone because I wanted to make sure
reminded
if I was following you guys.
Yes.
What is it?
It is at the Wanger Show.
Oh, that's easy.
We started a Twitter. Well, I started Twitter, and I told Cody, and he was just like,
I was like, all right,
Yeah.
whatever.
All right.
Yeah, cool.
There's too many things. But I figured, fuck it. We might as well just have the domain name or whatever.
you
I need to
also-
follow you. See, I'm glad I
Hey,
remember.
no worries.
Okay.
You also launched the Discord thing, and I was like, I don't know what this is.
Neither did
And
I.
I clicked on it, and I was like, I legit was telling the people, I was like, I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
I don't,
Yeah.
Well, I
am
figured
doing
out.
this right?
I figured out. Oh, I got it. Cam Knapsack followed you back.
Oh,
I
nice.
figured out how to direct message everybody on our Patreon.
Add everyone.
Add everyone, which is great. It's a great function. So I just sent the Discord link to everyone, so everyone on our Patreon gets the exclusive link to it. It's not going to be open to the public, just for our Patreon peeps.
Smart.
Which is great, and so we'll actually be answering a few questions from there. So follow us on Twitter at the Wanger Show. You can get all the updates and stuff that we do. I mean, we'll see how it goes. Yeah,
I'm a big fan of the Discord. We have the Knapsack Files
Yeah.
Discord, Patreon only, and it's a lot of fun.
yeah, it was interesting. It was kind of toying with. I literally watched a video called Discord for Dummies just to figure out how to do it.
Helps you out.
Mine only works because a listener of mine who's a patron supporter is my Tim Van Newland is my admin, and if not for him, I would have been like, I'm confused, I'm out. But now
right.
I got it. Now
yeah,
I got it.
Yeah, I'm slowly getting onto it. And then the final thing, I've always been meaning to plug this shit, but if you haven't downloaded the Patreon app, I highly recommend it. It's actually a really, really great app. Not just to watch the content that we do, especially if you want to watch it on your TV, that's always cool. But if you're just an audio only listener, it's got its own RSS feed. It's really great. We do our little Snapchat filters where we keep you updated or do behind the scenes stuff. You guys just follow along with it. So download the app and follow us on Patreon. Do all those things. Plugs out of the way. Let's get into the show.
All right.
I was gonna say it's time to go. See ya. Bye bye.
Bam.
Peace.
That's the way of it.
All right, guys. So
I
Hot
like that
Sizzler
app.
Nights.
Yes.
Hot
Tell
Sizzler
us
nights.
about this.
Sorry, so
Yeah.
I'll set up the show.
Yeah, go right ahead, sir.
I live near a Sizzler. I enjoy bad restaurants. One night, Mark Riley and I were going to record the Knapsack Files, so we went to dinner at Sizzler, and unrelated. And we had a good conversation, good dinner, but I noticed during the dinner, Mark Riley put chicken tenders on his mac and cheese.
Like dipped it inside it?
No,
and
just
kinda...
put it on top of the mac and cheese and came back to
Interesting.
play. And I was like, "Why'd you do that?" He's like, "Well, I don't know. I just felt
Just
like
was
I had to." So I
compelled
thought
by
it was
the power of
interesting.
Sizzler.
So I thought, this would be a fun show. I'll take a guest over there or guests. And so it started with my friend Lon Harris. Very funny. He enjoyed the bread pudding. JTE, the only person to come on the show and reject my meal entirely and just talk bad about it. Didn't like it.
Yeah.
But then I brought you two on.
Yeah.
You guys kind of wanted this.
I was very much
yes.
looking forward to it.
Sizzler
Very much
dinner.
looking forward.
So I bring you guys on. Sometimes Sizzler food. It can, like a depth charge in the deep below a submarine, it can explode. And I noticed I don't videotape my podcast, and some people want me to. I just don't. I don't have the
Sure
desire
glad
to.
you didn't that time.
If they had, they would have seen a show where me and Cobster were like Sizzler, 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 and in the corner, Cody was
Yeah.
squished up against the wall in my living room, curled over, moving.
Yeah.
You had like the Hindenburg going
Look,
around your stomach.
I'm proud I kept
Oh,
it together as long as I did. Like,
I literally had no
the
idea,
first
too.
45 minutes of the show, I was doing great. Everything was
Yeah.
fine. And then it hit me, and I just started, I was like, oh, God. It's like, this is not good. It was just a thing like it was happening like every 3 or 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I'm good. And
It's
then
like
it
you
kept
got
coming back.
contractions.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, oh, no. And then like the show's wrapping up. I'm like, all right, thank God we can get out of here. I can run somewhere. I can make this happen. And then Ken's like, oh, by the way, I want to thank all the people on Patreon. And I was like, oh, God. I was like, Ken,
Didn't I make you guys stay for like
Yeah, we did
30
extra.
minutes?
We did extra 5 minutes. She's like, "Oh yeah, sure, yeah, no problem."
I didn't want to be a dick and be like, Ken, no, I can't do this. So we did the extra show.
Yeah.
And it went fine. It was all
Yeah?
good.
Yeah.
If I stayed there an extra 5 minutes after, though, I
Would've
would
been a
have
problem.
obliterated your bathroom, Ken.
Look. I
letting you know.
want you to know now, right now.
Yes.
If you had said to me, "Can we do a timeout?"
Yeah.
do you mind turning up some music really loud? And
Maybe light a few candles.
I'm going to go into the restroom. You and Cobster entertain yourself.
Yes.
I would have understood because I looked over and I didn't want to call you out not aggressively, but I didn't want to because I have been in that situation where you're like, if I just ignore this, I won't pee in this Uber.
Yeah.
Like if my guts won't explode.
Yeah.
And I knew what you're going through because here's the trick I've learned. When you're going to Sizzler, don't have soda.
Yeah.
It's an activator.
Yeah, I've started ever since then. I have not. I don't think I've had soda since then. By the way,
Soda in general.
Because I started to think back, and I'm like, the last few times that's happened to me, I'm like, I think I had soda that night.
Yes.
So I think you're onto something there.
I'm
So
telling you.
I'm cutting that out when I have big meals.
I'm telling you, if I go to Chipotle, which I don't do often since I don't work at Collider full time anymore, we'd head over to that one a lot.
Yeah.
If I had, let me just have a Dr. Pepper and a Diet Coke mix because I love mixing.
I think they got Mr. Pibb.
Mr.
there,
Pibb,
too.
which I actually enjoy. I love Dr. Pepper, but I do enjoy Mr. Pibb.
So good, underrated.
Yeah,
Check
it
out.
is. And I'll mix Mr. Pibb and Diet Coke. Well, I can barely walk back to the office in time. Look
hey.
at that. That's a
Nice.
That's not a
I know
Mr.
you didn't
Pibb.
like that.
And I noticed when I stopped that, and I
Yeah.
just had lemonade even, which is high in sugar, but
Yeah.
lemonade, iced tea, water. God forbid we have healthy water. I mean, no problems. So does the activator.
Yeah,
it's like that Weezer video. You just pork and beans, and you put the
Right. I don't think I've ever exploded at anyone's house other than Ellis's the night that I was drunk after the Maria
It's one of the
Menounos.
best nights of my life.
After the Maria
When I woke
Menounos
up to that.
parties. Oof.
even
told
not
you
even
about
at
that.
my house.
I didn't poop at your house. I've had.
I can't poop at anyone's house. That's why I would have felt horrible.
Well,
had
I was
just-
also drunk,
Whew.
and I also
Yeah.
thrown up right before that
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, you were bad shape that night.
I was bad shape that night. Yeah. But I just passed out on your floor, and then I think I woke up in the middle of the night and I tried to throw up, and I had probably, as far as I can remember, the worst headache I've ever had in my life. And then I just woke up.
Well, and was I home? What happened?
I think your roommate Lou was
my-
home, and he was like, "Oh, this guy's on the floor." I think I
Yes.
just remember hearing him say that, and then I think you came home later.
Yes.
And this was probably around the time where I
Wait,
thought
you just went to his place
No, so-
without
okay.
him knowing?
So we went to Cobster, and I've been trying to call you Christian more, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
But you are Cobster
Yes.
to us as well. It's a sign of respect. But Cobster was a new intern producer with us at Schmoes. We still didn't know him too well. And fortunately, we were invited to Maria Menounos' house in Encino for a big birthday bash. And it's pretty cool.
It's very cool.
And we get there. Menounos is in a bikini, grinding on her friends. It was one of those parties, right? She gets pulled off. She was passed out. I mean,
Oh yeah,
Oh,
she was
really?
out before everyone
alcohol
else
was flowing.
There's
Okay.
a lot of beautiful women there.
A lot of beautiful women there. A lot of beautiful men
Bit
there,
of-
too.
beautiful men, too.
Including
was 2016.
Makuga with his shirt off.
Oh yeah.
Brian
I
McCougar.
took my shirt off at one point.
I
too.
think so.
And I hate
It's
that.
You don't wanna see
2014
me with my
It was
shirt off.
2014, by the way.
2014.
Anyways, long story short, I'm getting too long-winded here. We get into a Uber, I think. Ellis gets it. Cobster and JT have been playing beer pong for the longest time. Standing, everything's fine. You got in the car, suddenly it all hit you.
Yep.
And you threw up out the side of the car.
Yes, I did. I threw up in her bush too.
Yeah.
The bush outside,
Yeah,
in the
of course.
backyard.
Yeah.
Before I did that, and I did that sneakily. Yeah.
I didn't even know that till now. That's exclusive.
Yes. Yeah.
That's
in
an
the bush.
Hot scoop.
Yeah.
Hot scoop.
That bush didn't grow anymore
no.
after that.
No.
No
So
way.
anyways, we go, and I think we were not done partying, and not heavy partying. So we didn't know what to do. He couldn't drive. Ellis is concerned about him. I'm concerned about him. We go back to my place, and we put him on the floor of my apartment.
Yes.
I think we told my roommate. I wouldn't have done that to my roommate.
Yeah.
Just say there's some weird kids on the floor. Wrapped him. No, just put him on the floor.
Yeah. No blinking or anything.
And my
It's very
roommate
cold.
came out with a blanket.
Oh,
Very nice of
That's
him.
nice of him.
Very nice of him.
But we weren't home. And then I came home, and I slept and everything, and then I don't know what
Okay.
happened after that.
Yeah, and then I was because this is at a point where I was like, Ken still doesn't like me. Ken
Oh,
still
yeah.
doesn't like
Well,
me.
to
So
be
I'm
honest, at this point, we're like, who's
We all
the
had
rookie
that
that
phase.
can't hold his
Yeah.
liquor?
Yeah, I was about to, what time is it? 2:30 in the afternoon? What was this? That'd be really fun.
Party started in the afternoon.
it started
late
pretty.
afternoon,
Yeah,
but-
I mean,
Okay.
to be fair, we
didn't
beat Mark and Christian at beer pong.
Yeah.
Me and JT did. Just want to put JTI at the time
it was JT.
before he evolved.
I believe that was my first week as an intern at Schmoes, but I couldn't go because I had to work or something like that.
Okay,
makes
yeah,
sense.
probably.
I remember
Yeah.
like, oh, man, it's my
Yeah,
one
maybe that
opportunity.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, but oh yeah, I remember I just kept apologizing to you.
Yeah.
I felt awful. I was like, oh fuck, these guys are thinking I'm a fucking weakling. And I did drink. I did drink a lot that night.
Was it just beer?
Yeah, it was just
a lot of beer.
See,
She
oh
played a
yeah,
lot of
because
beer pong.
Bud Light had like sponsored the party.
Yeah,
and so they just kept bringing out things of Bud Light.
Yeah.
And so there was a point that night where everyone kind of took a break and we're like, all right, we're just gonna eat. We're gonna stop drinking for a little bit. I just kept going.
Yeah.
And that went on for over and over and over. And I eventually it was way too much. And I remember that same night. Oh, thank you, Cody. That same night. Actually, the morning after. Because this was still when I was living at home. My mom, she was pissed off at me because I didn't tell her where I was or anything.
You just ran off?
Yeah. And then my girlfriend at the time was pissed off too because she knew I was at the party, and I told her that I was going to be home later that night and we can like hang out or something.
Oh,
or
that's
at least,
the worst. Don't
and
do
I
that.
just flat out like lied. Like I did not.
No
I
false
didn't
promise.
No. And actually, I before I even went to sleep on your floor, I was sleeping in my car. I was in the back seat. Yeah, and then Ellis came knocking. I'm like, "Hey, what's up?"
that is the missing part of the story.
Yes.
You were out there, and I think, and I'll confess to you now, I went, well, fuck him. The kid's out in his car. He's out in his car.
As you should have. Like
he couldn't hold
rightfully
his
so.
liquor. He's out in the car. And Ellis, being Ellis, who's the nicer human
Greatest
than
human
me,
being on the planet.
was like, the kid can't do that. And then I think, all right, let's put him on my floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good times.
Good time.
Good. We've
Point
come so
being,
far.
Cody, the next time you're at
Yeah.
my house and you need
Do the business.
Take
drop
a deuce.
some. Just say you got to do it.
I'll have you guys know too. Like as I was driving out, I kept eyeballing places. I'm like, can I go there?
Well,
can I go there?
that's
But-
my question. Is
but-
you don't live down the street like
No.
Hobster does.
No. So like I was driving and I was like, there was a Target and all this stuff, and I'm like, it was after like 9 o'clock. So I'm like, oh, it's probably closed. And I'm like, you probably
Targets
have
are
to
open
buy.
till 10.
They are. Damn it! I thought it was 9. Anyway, so you guys aren't gonna believe this, but I made it all the way home. And
But sometimes you can. You buckle down.
Yeah.
You hold the cramps. You
And-
start timing the
I
contractions.
was cramping, dude. I was, I had like I was gassing with my right foot. I had my left foot pressed up against the left there,
that's
just
a
like,
good-
come on,
That's
you're
a
gonna
good
make
technique.
it.
Marissa's like, welcome, honey. We're like,
Oh,
"Ooh,
yeah,
bitch.
dude, I get out of the car. No, I don't run out because I was afraid if I stretched my legs out anymore, it's gonna explode out of my pants. So I'm just like power walking up to my apartment. I have to go upstairs, of course. And I go up the fucking stairs. I swing the door open. I'm like, I can't talk to you. I'm like food poisoning. I just randomly said that. Whatever. I fucking booked it to the bathroom.
Love.
Yeah.
Love will
Yeah.
keep.
A little bit
look,
later, I finally said, "Hey, how you doing?"
I do the leg shake. I do the
Yeah.
concentration, and then I do the cussing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, "Please just get me to
Yeah.
fucking."
And it's the worst too because like your body senses
Yeah.
that a toilet is near.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
like it even
Oh,
wants
yeah.
to force it out even
as soon
sooner.
as I was in the bathroom,
Yeah.
it was like it was
yeah.
happening. I was like,
you're struggling with
I
this
was like,
like
please,
it's, like,
Belle,
it's
help
fucking
me out
stuck.
here.
Where's that stuck?
Damn my skinny jeans.
Yeah.
I'll play. I
Yeah.
like play games with myself at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I go, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get the mail. I'm gonna deny it.
I'm gonna stop for gas.
Oh wait, I think I
think the Earth is flat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think I've got to check email. Yeah, and then your body's like, this is happening.
You know my complex too. There's so many speed bumps in my
Oh
place.
my
So
God,
and
yes.
they're steep, so I gotta
Yeah.
hit those things so
Very
slow, and
slow.
like every time I landed, I was like, oh god.
Every time I'm there, I
Yeah.
scrape the bottom of my car every
yeah,
single time.
it's bad. It's
Well, I'm glad you survived,
I
Cody.
did
You got through
survive.
it. Next
I
time,
will survive.
next time my bathroom is yours, sir. I'll crank
appreciate
up
that.
some Metallica.
Just so you turn up your bass in your car,
Yeah.
just super loud. Yeah. I miss just like restaurants like that because we don't really go to like.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not really even one like a. I'm trying to think. Besides like Sizzler, there's not really a Chili's around here either. I can't think of one around
No,
here.
for us, you got to either go back to the one where we went to all the post schmoes shows, the Encino one.
Those are some of my
And the-
favorite
Yeah,
meals.
and the one I went to every Monday night for like 4 years in Northridge.
Yeah.
At 5 o'clock, me and my friend Matt and my friend Rod, we'd show up there in the bar, and Stephanie, the waitress, would have our drinks waiting for us. That's how much I went to that Chili's.
That's nice.
Which is why I've got health problems. It was also the Chili's where the waitress refused like my 19th Dr. Pepper refill.
Oh,
It was like, no, sir.
Dr. Pepper.
we're gonna cut you off.
This is why in 2010 my doctor was like, I think you might have a sugar problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm the same way. I drink so much. I used to drink a lot of.
I've stopped.
soda.
I've slowed it down.
I've slowed it down a lot more too. But it's hard because I loved. Like not as so much as a kid. I think it just might have been in high school, like the video game era. Like like me and my buddy would just share a 2-liter bottle of soda, playing video games all night long. And when you're kids, you can do that. But
the audacity of youth, the arrogance of youth. In 1996, me and my friend Blair and his girlfriend at the time, Lauren, would sit there and play GoldenEye on the 64. We'd get 2 things of Chips Ahoy, knock those out.
Oh yeah.
And his mom and dad just had like unlimited soda supply, so we'd sit there, just down in Pepsis.
Yeah.
Remember Pepsis.
Yep.
Not
Pepsi.
even Diet. And not that that's any better, of course. And then just Chips Ahoy and Pepsi. And I'm wondering why 10 years later my doctor's like, you might have a pre-diabetic issue.
Little issue. I'm shocked I don't have fucking diabetes because of how much.
But that's most of our country. Yeah, most of our country.
It's crazy. What are the kids drinking now? Like, what are the kids doing? Is it LaCroix? Is that the fucking shit that everyone's drinking? Soda water?
I don't mind it. I know Harloff loves it, and God bless him for it because it helped him get rid of soda.
Yeah.
I'm addicted to those Zevias.
My wife does that. She
You
has
like
those
my wife?
sodas. Yeah, my wife. She's been buying those lately. The little blue ones. And then the root beer flavored one she likes too.
So like those because do you like them?
I don't. And
Well-
she was really bummed when I told her I didn't like it.
do recommend, and I don't want to be one of those. Like you just haven't found the right sushi place. I don't want to be that person.
It's like every LA person.
Yeah. Oh, you don't like tapas? You haven't been to the tapas I go to.
It's
and-
right where I do yoga.
I go to hot yoga in Los Feliz.
After my audition.
Yeah, and that's just Makuga saying that. There are myriad flavors, and I suggest maybe trying some of the other flavors.
Okay, give it a shot.
Partial to the Dr. Zevia, the strawberry, the lemon lime. There is a Mountain Dew version called Mountain Zevia.
Oh.
I don't recommend that one.
Okay,
I
I'll
miss
stay
Mountain
away.
Dew so much.
Yeah.
Code Red was the best.
Code Red.
Yes.
Should we make out?
Code
Yeah,
Red
let's
was
do
like
it.
illegal in 13 states.
It should have been. Yeah.
It's like that Four Loco stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
One
God.
night in the
Ugh.
old job. One night in the old job, within I'm not joking, in the span of 2 hours, 3 kids we had to send to the emergency room overdosing on Four Loco.
Really?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Those were like all the rage in like 2010, man. They were like
that was the year.
Yeah.
I think my ex had one time, and she couldn't handle the whole thing. She's
I
puking
thought-
up all over the place.
I thought this 15-year-old kid was gonna die on me. We were waiting for LAFD to show up, and they showed up, and we're like, Four Loco again. They're like, you kidding me? Like, no. This is the third
It's
time.
the fourth time.
This is the third time. Third time.
Crazy.
Working on my
But
stand-up.
fourth. Hey.
Yay.
Anyways, try.
It's crazy. Oh, you just...
Yeah, thanks.
Damn.
Took a fucking second.
I'm sorry.
You
I'm
taking
not
that
gonna-
word away from me now? All
No,
right.
no,
yeah.
I dabbled into it.
All
a
right,
little
you
bit.
dabbled.
Yeah.
Oh, you wangers.
I know it's not any better, but I went home this weekend, and my family, because my mom, every time my mom shops, she goes to Costco, and she just stacks up on everything. Everything's got to be like multiplied and have
Yeah.
a shit ton. So she's got like a 30-pack of Cactus Cooler.
Oh, wow. Cactus Cooler.
So good.
I don't blame her because I went to Costco once and I got this like 48-pack of Sunny D. And I was like,
yeah.
I don't even drink Sunny D. But I was like, that's such a good deal.
Yes,
And we
I
got
know.
it and it took me like months to drink.
Yeah.
So my friend, the same one that I used to play GoldenEye at,
Yeah.
his family lived in a double-wide trailer, but it's pretty luxurious, right?
Yes.
But in my hometown, Napoma, California, no joke, they used to Costco shop. I passed by, there was 2 stacks of dog food, and I went, Blair, you don't have a dog. And he went, I know. This is what my dad bought at Costco.
Costco's great. My parents, every time me and Amber have been trying to get like a new bed frame and new bed in general.
That's
Every
more
time.
love than being in separate rooms.
Oh, our bed, ever since we moved in, our bed is just on the floor. But we like it. We don't mind
Like
it.
you're in a dorm?
Yeah, it's actually kind of cool. But we've been trying to figure it out, and my parents always like, go to Costco, go to Sam's Club. I was like, I
Right.
don't have one. I don't have a card. They won't let
Right.
me in. I'll go for their pizza. I like the
pizza's
Costco
good?
pizza.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Pizza's good. They're like Costco brand jeans.
Oh, okay.
There's some.
Never bought
All
the
right.
jeans there.
Yeah,
Aren't they? What are their drinks? The
drinks?
Kirkland.
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 Kirkland,
I got
yes,
a bottle of Kirkland vodka that lasted me a very long
Oh,
time.
okay.
It
Kirkland-
was huge.
Okay.
No, Kroger is the Ralph's of the East Coast. Like they're the
Okay.
same company. Kirkwood, yeah, Kirkwood, Kirkland.
Kirkland.
Kirk Douglas.
Pacifico's
It's really good stuff.
Kirkland.
Pacifico. You should drink it. Please sponsor us.
I'll shut up now.
Okay. But yeah. Big bulks of drinks in
Bulks.
Yeah.
Bulks. So, what do you guys do when Brian's not here? Do you just talk bad about him?
No, actually.
Surprisingly, no. I
No.
think we did initially, and then
At
he
the
just
beginning,
kept missing
yeah.
shows, and we're like, we should probably just stop
Yeah.
making fun of him at this point.
Yeah, we've
But-
said it before though.
yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
we can't blame him for having a job,
No,
you know,
yeah.
and like
No.
because that's like where he is right now.
Yeah.
But also we can blame him because he did take that position of the job.
Yeah, you can.
Makes
He
it a
knew-
little
he knew
harder
the
for
risks.
us.
I like
He
Brian.
knew the risks.
I like
Yeah.
Brian a lot. Brian's he's a tough egg to crack, but once you
Yes.
do, there's
He's a sneakily funny guy.
yeah, he's
Yes.
he's
Yeah.
really funny,
Mhm.
and he's just so oddly, I don't know how to like. He's not an arrogant man, but he's very confident in who he is,
Yes.
and what he knows, and he just kind of has that look where you're like, hey, something. He's just like, yeah, well,
He's
why
like,
would you do that?
yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's the perfect kid to like if you went to middle school or high school with him, he would have been the perfect guy to give him your book report and critique it.
He would have been
Critique
honest.
it. Yes.
Yeah.
Like he
Yeah.
is like when we're working on our side project, like he is
Yeah.
flat out honest.
Yeah, he
You need
tore
that.
my script to shreds
Yeah.
a couple
He
weeks
really
ago.
did.
And I was like, it was eye-opening, and it helped make, I think, a stronger product, so I
Yeah.
appreciated it for it. But
And
I was like,
I
oh.
think we just need more of that because
Yeah.
everyone's so
Yeah, you're right.
everyone's so safe all the time, and he's not one to be safe.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
To a
yeah.
certain extent,
No,
obviously.
I agree, and be very, his opinion is his opinion, and I respect that about it. Yeah, I really do like Beardo.
I like him a lot too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't
And
know
he's
why
great
I
at his
decided
job.
to start a campaign against him here. I feel bad
Well, I think
there.
for the longest time, like when we were doing the Schmo show, there was a little like, who the fuck is this guy? Yeah.
I had no idea who he was.
He had an awkward introduction because he was
Yeah.
kind of on the show, and then we did the Halloween episode, and it comes out as Jim Carrey and Dumber Dumber, and he's just like silent as they're talking
Yeah.
to him, and he's like,
Yeah.
And
I
he didn't
d-
even
I
have
don't
a
know.
beard at that point.
No,
He
'cause
wasn't
he
bearded.
shaved it for the
the
Halloween
thing.
thing, and it was really awkward. I felt so bad for
Well,
him.
that was also during the era towards the end of that run of Phase 6, which appears to be the final run.
Yeah.
Where, like, at this point, if you showed up and I didn't know who you were, I didn't take the time to introduce myself.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know what's happening here.
Yeah.
I don't know who you are. Beardo? Okay.
That's what we're calling you.
That's what we're doing now.
Because you have a beard.
Yeah.
All right.
I guess
get it.
so.
We slid
Yeah.
down that far from Corporal Upham. Beardo.
You never stuck with that though, which is good.
No, because I didn't like the nickname.
Yeah.
It brought back a
understand.
bad story.
Yeah. That's very true.
Yeah. I was hungover that day. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's all
Yeah.
right. That's all right.
Well, I never even really like that Comic-Con day. Like I was just like, no, that's what
know.
it spawned from, right?
Yeah.
It did, yeah.
Yeah.
Him allegedly. It was comically, but ignoring
Yeah.
us. Yeah,
Leaving like, well, you had just joined us a week prior.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I
I was
barely
going to
even knew you were
Comic-Con
already.
beforehand, paid for my hotel. I was going with my friends.
Yeah.
And then,
You
awkwardly,
didn't
friends.
know us. You didn't know us anything.
Yeah.
No.
And I just awkwardly ran into him on the crosswalk, and
Yeah.
we were crossing, and it was bad. I just, in classic
all right,
Cody
man.
At
fashion,
least you
I
didn't
was
have to
like,
sleep on the floor.
Yeah, you
I
at least you weren't on
never-
the
I've
sidewalk.
slept on the grass before. I
You
took a
have,
nap.
though?
Mhm.
Just
the
for
day
your
before.
own-
I didn't sleep overnight, but I slept for a couple hours on the grass.
Oh, okay.
I still feel bad about that.
That was the worst. I will
Comic-Con.
never. I highly recommend to never fucking sleep on the floor for Hall H. It's
not worth it at all.
It's just not worth
It's
it.
not worth it.
No.
No.
Panels suck.
Yeah.
They are not
do.
good.
Panels
They
are
do.
horrible.
Yeah.
Yes.
The only ones that I was legitimately excited for this year, and I didn't. This was the first year I went to Comic-Con. I didn't go to Hall H. It was
Right.
wonderful.
Oh yeah.
It was lovely.
Yeah.
But the only ones I was looking forward to was like Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. Like, and I don't even watch Better Call Saul. I just want to
Yeah.
see those people talk.
Yeah.
And
Sure.
normally it would be like the Game of Thrones, but like they're always just like, oh,
The Game of Thrones panels are the,
It's the
worst.
worst.
Yeah.
It's
They're the
absolute
worst.
Yeah.
because you can't show anything.
They show a clip you've already seen.
Mm-hmm.
The cast comes out. Yay, that's cool. The best part was often you'd see them out at hotels or parties and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But in the panel, they all come out. They all say the same answer. Well, I can't really say what's going. I can't
It's
say.
so weird.
They
I
might
have to dance
fire me.
around this question here without giving
But
away
then
spoilers.
the audience will still ask, "Do you think that you'll die in
Yeah.
season next?" Well, can't really
Yeah.
say now, can I?
I'm DJing later tonight.
Yeah, well, and I love Hodor.
Hodor.
Christian Narn, horrible host.
Yeah.
They had him do the last one I saw. He was a moderator. Not everyone can moderate, even people who listed on the resume.
Yes.
It's a skill, and he was the worst.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking to myself, I was fortunate. I set a password at a door, and I got in. And I
Yeah.
have to wait.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking there's people who traveled from Nebraska, spent their life savings for that year, and are sleeping on a sidewalk for days. And now that could be its own fun experience. Copster shakes his head.
Oh, no. Well,
it's communal.
I
It's
think
barbaric.
there can be a fun experience because that first year, me and JT, we met a very, very nice family that was from San Diego,
Right.
which they said, excuse me, because I'm burping too many times. They said they do this every year.
Okay.
Their family, I forget where they said their other family was, but they literally they live like right down the block from where the convention center is, and they do it every single year. And they were just lovely people, and like they just loved.
Communal.
It's communal. It's very communal,
And it's a really big rush. Like once you get in. You know,
Yeah.
like you're in that last tent. You're like, do you think we're gonna do? It's like 9:45, and the panel starts at 10. You're like, we're gonna get in.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You're
And then they let you
delusional.
line.
And
Yeah.
You're delirious at this point. Not
It's-
delusional. Well, you might be delusional.
It's,
But
yeah.
here, I'm not, and I don't want to take away anyone's joy. If you like that, I get it.
To each
But
his own.
I feel bad. I don't feel like, ugh, you're beneath me. I feel bad when I'm sitting in those panels. I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
this is what you spent 2 days for?
Yeah.
Kaylee Krauko going, whatever name is, Big Bang Theory's not insulting to nerds at all. That's what you waited for?
Yeah.
Like, I feel bad.
It would feel
Blooper
earned.
reel.
Yeah, exactly.
show that
It's
now.
always a blooper reel.
Yeah.
The Walking Dead blooper reel.
It's gonna be on YouTube.
It would
2
always.
seconds
There was
later.
actually one fun year where Walking Dead like made like a parody of like because I think one season ended them with like in a train, and then it was like here's a scene from the final episode, and it was like them still in the train, like them being kind of self-aware about it, and then they're like, oh, we're gonna go on for 10 more years.
Well, yeah, and look, and the Force Awakens panel ended with a concert.
That was
now
cool.
that is a
That was
different
cool.
experience, and not every panel can
Poor
do
Kevin
that.
Smith.
Yes, and poor Kevin Smith.
Yeah.
Was upset. His panel's next.
But yeah, it would feel earned, especially if they didn't release the trailers on social media.
Yeah.
You know that
They
kind of
have to at this point.
at
now,
this
because
point
people are
that's just
assholes when they
how
record
everything
them.
is like marketed now. But I mean, even when that first year, like that Age of Ultron trailer didn't drop until like January of that following year. Mad Max Fury Road, I think. I remember we saw that stuff. Like none of that stuff was posted that same weekend. But
Was
now
Infinity War, well, that took a while.
that's like Infinity War
Yeah, I never
was
saw that one.
last year. Yeah. Yeah, that was the first time. But yeah, that trailer didn't drop, and then they showed it again at D23 a
Right.
week later.
saw it there,
Last
yeah.
Jedi. That's not even. That was at Star Wars Celebration.
Yeah. And the Star Wars Celebration panels are better. They're better.
Oh, they're
And
fun.
And I'll tell you why, because they have a team. They put them on. It's more of a show. Josh Gad was a great moderator.
was fucking great.
It's a different experience. The San Diego Comic-Con ones.
Did
it's
it?
weird.
Who did it at Warwick Davis?
Yes, he did.
He did one,
He
yeah.
did one of them. Yeah, he's great as well.
He was a lot of fun.
Yeah. the
Yeah, that
40th
was
one,
that was a good year. Fuck, I cried so hard at that one.
Oh, Star Wars
Yeah,
Celebration.
Carrie Fisher.
Oh, I thought you were talking about when I defeated Whitworth for the championship.
It was a
I
very
did cry at
emotional
that
moment
one.
for all of
Oh,
us,
okay.
and I
All right,
cried
fair
from
enough.
home. Yeah.
Fair.
That was a lot of fun, actually.
That was fun too. But yeah, Star Wars Celebration was unlike any convention I've ever been in. I don't know if I'm going to 2019, but I hope I do.
Chicago, right?
Chicago, yeah.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
That'd be cool, but I don't know. We'll see.
Get some pizza. Get some
wanna eat
deep
their
dish.
pizza.
Yeah.
I had some pizza today. Fuck, I forgot it at work.
Oh man,
That's the second
You
time
got-
I did that.
You got like 2 or 3 slices
Dude,
just waiting for you.
I left like Buffalo Wild Wing chicken strips.
Yeah, I smelled that for weeks, but it wasn't.
Weeks. That was just
No
a
one
week.
That
ate
was a week or 2.
maybe 2.
No
May have
one,
been
no
plural.
one ate it.
Nobody ate it.
It was our personal fridge.
Yeah. Oh, we
The
have a
little
personal
side one
editor's
that we
fridge.
have.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
That
That's
sometimes
great.
Dorian likes to put his fucking beer in.
Did he pay for it?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
No, Roca
not
bought
his
my
fridge, though.
fridge.
that's
Your
right.
fridge.
He has that right there
That's
in the
my fridge. He bought.
Oh,
Because
okay.
when I got laid off, I took everything I
Yes.
had ever packed up in boxes, and I had the fridge. I had it at the mall. It was like I carried around to Screen Junkies. I was there at Screen Junkies, and the last day there, I took it out. But this time around, I was like, "Well, I can't take it." And
Yeah.
Thad was like, "Well, we'll keep it in here. You can come get it later." And then Roca comes up to me one day. He's like, "Hey, are you using that fridge?" I'm like, "It's for sale." So he purchased it. But that's a smart idea. I highly endorse private fridges because office theft of food and fridges.
Oh, it's real.
It's high. I think I've told us maybe on the Schmoes. We one time at the mall when I was assistant director, the director, right before I got hired, they fired someone for stealing a slice of pizza.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Yeah.
About to say,
It was
that's
a-
the case.
From the fridge?
oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Employee theft.
Wow.
And because the guy came back, was like, I bought a pizza.
Christian
You gotta
would be
check on
fired
that
in a
pizza
heartbeat.
tomorrow when you
yeah,
get in.
yeah.
This one of our employees came back. He'd bought a pizza. He put it in the fridge. No, like take one, nothing. Wow. Hadn't even eaten it, and he comes back, slice is missing. And they traced it to this one guy, and the guy was leaving, and my boss saw him as he passes his office. He goes, "Hey, Pete, come in here.
You got some red sauce on you.
Yeah,
there.
did you
cut you
take
red
a
sauce
slice
handed.
of pizza?" Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. Cool. You're going to HR tomorrow. You're fired for employee theft, and it went through. It sailed. He was fired.
Christ.
He was fired. Stop stealing from fridges.
Yeah, don't steal it.
Stop it,
Frank. You fuck.
Frank.
No,
doesn't
Frank
steal.
owns a
Frank
stake
would.
in that fridge. He has at least a shelf on there.
No, I
Yeah.
think he sold his share.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
There was a
Probably gave it
huge
to Dorian.
debacle.
Yeah.
Okay, so I went to when
Oh wow.
Was that a
I
burp?
like how you tried to hide the burp and then you
I
went to
just-
Well,
sneak
you
and
drank
you just
owned
kept
it.
burping.
Pacifico, and
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
the problem. I'm
Yeah.
burping too,
Yeah.
and I'm trying to hold it because I had a tuna sandwich, and I feel sorry for you guys.
no, I smelled nothing.
Yeah. You're a peach.
Yes. When we
Frank owns
first,
stock in the Collider fridge.
Okay,
We
yeah,
all do.
So yeah, I think we all do. When we first moved into the
new,
old schmo's office,
It was the post office.
The post office is what we call
As
it.
you recall, at the old office.
Yeah,
Yes.
we did.
And the
at
first
old
building.
Collider office.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was like, we'll get ourselves a little fridge,
Yeah.
you know, because we used to have like a end of the day or 5 o'clock beer hour, you know, or just like Frank every single time at like 5 o'clock or 5:30 would set off the countdown 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we'd all get a beer from it as we were like finishing up work or whatever. It was a nice little tradition that we
gotta
had.
bring that back.
Well, we don't have a fucking office anymore.
Well, okay.
Oh, yeah, you're
we'll
out in the
We'll
open.
make it work.
It's
We'll
your
make it
fault.
work.
No, sorry.
Yeah.
It was attacking you, right?
Jesus
And then
Christ.
so I was like, I want to buy a mini fridge. So I went to Target. I picked it up, came back, and then these guys like gave me money. I think you gave me like 40 for it.
I wanted to have a pretty good share of
you
this
had
fridge.
a good
Yeah.
amount of share.
Yeah.
Frank gave me like 20,
Okay, he owns one shelf. Yeah.
I think.
This is a
But I
tradition.
I wanted to make sure you were the majority stockholder
Yeah.
in this.
Yes.
Like you needed that 51%.
51%.
Yeah, yeah.
and then in comes
Controlling
this
power.
Yeah.
in comes this new guy with a 4-pack of fucking Red Bull
Mm-hmm.
and kicks the door down,
Yeah.
and it's Joey Rasul.
Joey.
on his first day.
Oh, we hated Joey for the longest time
he just
because
comes
of
and acting
this.
like he can just own
Yeah,
this fridge.
just like, oh, there's a fridge. So like, not even just, hey, do you mind if I? do you
Doesn't
mind if I
ask around.
No.
Doesn't even ask.
Not even that. He puts it in there. Yeah, you're right. He kicks
yeah,
the
yeah.
door.
Like not even
Kicks
looking.
it
Like,
shut.
he's
Because he
like,
can't open. Yeah.
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 Mhm. Like the audacity. This fucking
Did
guy.
did you eventually confront him?
We
on
did
Yeah,
it?
we
eventually.
did. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
did you come to good terms with him? on
Yeah,
this?
because we were like, fuck, this guy's really
we
good at
laughed
his
about
job.
it. We laughed about it.
Yeah.
after
He's
the
good.
fact.
He's good.
Really
Yeah.
good at his job.
He's good. I knew Joey. I didn't know Joe. We used to go to the same parties.
Joey fucking knows everybody.
Well, he knows like
Dude.
Matt Key and Matt
Yeah.
Mercer and Jack Conway, all these people I run around with. And I didn't know it. And all of a sudden one day I said something and he goes, "Oh, I was at this party." And I was like, "Well, I was at the party too." We were literally like standing next to each other
Yeah.
and didn't know each other. Yeah. Anyways, long story short, Frank
Yeah.
and you guys bought a fridge and
Got a
Joey,
mini fridge.
Joey stole it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he did. So now
Now
we have.
Dorian uses it.
Yeah, Dorian.
Is
Which
there
is
like a
fine.
5% share that's just open to the public? Are we a publicly
are
owned
you
company?
publicly
I don't want it.
Because if you are, I'll buy the rest and block anyone else from using it.
Yeah. Well, at least Dorian puts in Blue Moon in there. So
It's a good thing to put in
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
Yeah.
As long as
okay.
you can have some.
Yeah.
yeah, I think we might have.
I didn't drink one. I almost did.
I think we.
I almost did.
I might
the
have
other night.
stolen one.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're fine now, Dorian. As long as we can steal
It's
it.
fair. Yeah.
It's fair.
It's your fridge.
I deem it as fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deem it as fair.
I went to the beach this weekend.
Did you?
Beach.
Can you tell that I'm?
Well, you're
Oh, there it
sunburned.
is. Yeah.
You're.
Oh my God, that's
yeah.
awful.
I can see your bra strap.
That's
there, man.
disgusting.
I didn't know
tank
you had
topped it, huh?
I didn't know you had a tattoo. What's it
Oh
say?
yeah. Yeah. Faith 10 forever is what it says.
Gotcha. It's from
Yeah.
your skater
I'm not a
days, yeah.
religious guy. I'm
Okay.
not. One of my buddies, one of my good friends playing baseball, he was injured in a football accident
Okay.
and paralyzed from the waist down. And so his his slogan eventually was his number in baseball was 10.
Yeah.
So we put faith in front of that, slapped together, and that was kind of like their organization that they sort of created, like
Oh,
Faith
that's
10, like
Faith-
the Faith 10 Foundation, I think is what it was. So
You still talk to him?
yeah, actually, he just had a casino night. They have like one sort of fundraiser a year.
Yeah.
And they had a casino night this year in Anaheim, which was a lot of fun. It was cool. Like we
Well,
just did a
and
casino
this is still an active charity.
Yeah, it's still ongoing.
Why don't you give me the information? I've got the Knapsack Files charity spotlight page, and
Oh.
we'll put it on there.
Okay.
There we
Fuck
go.
yeah. We'll put it on there. Yeah.
Yeah, why-
I'll
like
find
the-
some links and I'll send it to you.
Well, I'll
Yeah.
show you the format. You write it up and
Okay.
why you nominated it, and it's a thing. I like putting that
Wonderful.
out there. Yeah,
I
that.
love it.
We'll do
okay.
that.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
That was
Three
just
things.
delightful.
That was
what
great.
happened there,
Yeah.
guys. That was
Yeah,
great.
and he and crazy enough, not just because of his condition, but also because I've known him for so many years. He's a father now.
Oh wow,
It's fucking
yeah.
crazy. I met the little tiger, and he's just big old dome, got the same
Yeah.
eyes, got the same look as him. It's nuts.
And-
I wanted to cry. I loved it.
And so he's still paralyzed.
Yes,
Then okay,
yes, currently
okay, I know
still
because
is,
I
yeah.
mean, there's sometimes great advancements
Yes.
and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
I admire that greatly.
Oh yeah. It's great. It's been
Walk around in my Converse and I need to sit. And I'm like, I give up.
Yeah,
and I don't
yeah.
mean it even as a joke. Then I look at that, and it's like, I guess you don't know your strength till you have it, till you need it.
oh yeah. And
But
this,
I look at that, and I can't.
He's like if he would have went on to play baseball, because he got injured in a football accident, so he would play football in the off time of when
Right.
baseball
He's
season
a
was going
regular
on.
Bo Jackson.
Yes,
Right.
he was, and he was like the greatest baseball player ever. Like if he would have kept playing,
bad.
he fucking I
Would've
think
gone.
for sure would have gone.
Would have
Yeah,
gone
easily.
Well, God bless him.
Yeah,
There
God
before
bless.
the grace of God go I. And
Yes.
what's his name again?
Blake.
Blake.
Browning, good buddy.
Good
yeah,
buddy.
Yeah,
All
had a
right.
lot of fun encounters with that kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that guy.
Well, I'm glad I asked about the tattoo and made a smart ass remark
there
about
we
it
go.
beforehand.
No, that's fine.
Anyways,
Nobody. I mean, I don't flaunt, like when I was in college. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna wear fucking tank tops. Fucking cool.
Yeah.
No, I'm just like, oh, I have it. It's a personal thing. You know,
Yeah.
it's not for showing off.
Well, when you took your shirt off at the Menounos party, I was looking at Kathy Kelly dancing by the pool the other side. So,
I think I was too.
there's a funny story with that actually.
Okay.
Kathy was very inebriated. She was dancing with a male friend, but I know he was a gay guy. This is why I admire it.
It was 2014.
She felt so safe, and I'm drinking with a friend at the party, and we got caught looking, but not looking in like some looking, just like, what are we watching?
Yeah.
And we're both staring, and then we look over, and there's two girls on the other side of the pool, and they're looking at us.
Yeah.
Like, look at those jerks. And we're like, let's leave the party now.
Yeah,
Where's
I
Cobster and JT? We've gone too far.
Yeah, there was a point in that night where Riley, Makuga, I think Tom was there. Tom was there, yeah.
Yes, he was, yeah.
I don't know if he jumped in or not. He doesn't seem like the type that would just jump into a pool, but they all jumped into
Yeah,
the
they
pool.
jumped in the pool, yeah.
And then I jumped into the pool because it was like a neon party,
Yeah,
right?
it was a neon party.
Yeah, and I took my gross ass neon shirt that I got from like Sadie Hawkins.
Yeah.
And
Sadie Hawkins, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
It was a neon night that night too.
Nice.
And jumped in that pool. And I remember I was super worried because I thought I'd lost Christian's flip phone because, of course, Christian was like, film some stuff. We'll put it on SK Plus. And
Oh, flip camera.
Flip camera.
Okay,
When I
thought
say
you
flip
meant
phone, I'm
yeah,
sorry.
I was like, Christian
flip
has
camera.
a flip phone?
No, flip
Okay.
camera. Excuse
Okay.
me. And for the longest time, I thought I lost him. Then I eventually found it. That's fine.
Great story. That neon party, I thought it'd be funny, and I went and bought a reflector vest for a construction crew.
Yes, I do remember this.
And
There's a picture on
There's
Instagram.
a picture.
Yeah.
And I put it on thinking this will be great. I showed up. Maria's personal bodyguard, Joe, walks up to me and goes, "Are you a cop?" And I went, "No." And I was like, "Ha ha." And he's like, "No, what are you?" I was like, "I'm
Oh.
dressed up for the neon
it's part
party
of
in
the
a
thing.
neon reflective construction vest." He was like, "Okay. All right." And I took it off as soon as I could. I've made a huge mistake.
Yeah.
You went to the beach, you were saying. I cut you off.
Oh, yeah.
how did
yeah.
the beach
What
go?
beach did you go to?
I was going to say Huntington, but no, it was Bolsa Chica.
Where the hell is that?
It's
Chica.
right next to Huntington.
Okay.
It's like we were like in the
because
border.
Huntington Beach is the worst, and I never want to go there again.
No, parking is you put on a great little
It was
fun
one of my
fact.
favorite
Collider
fun
Live.
facts I've done. The parking at Newport Beach is much better than the parking at Huntington Beach.
I mean,
Yes.
LA beaches are
Yeah.
horrendous.
Yeah.
overall.
Yeah. I think you go if you can literally take because I live right near Beach Boulevard, and if you take Beach Boulevard all the way down, it takes you right to the beach.
Oh, yeah.
And if you keep going, which way is that way? East.
Sure.
If you keep going east
Yeah.
on that street, whatever it is, and you'll hit Bolsa Chica. So it's like Huntington Beach,
Chica.
Bolsa Chica is right next to it.
Right.
And
like Malibu and Zuma Beach or something.
yeah. And so I had family that had an RV out there, and then we had like family friends that were staying out there. So we
that's fun.
we went out for the day. I'm not a big fan of the beach. I don't really like the beach.
I get bored after 2 minutes.
Me too.
I don't
But
like.
I grew up at Pismo Beach.
Yeah. I just like, everyone. It's just funny because like my whole family, they know like I can be very like I don't get out that much. I don't go out that much.
Jerk.
And they were just like and they were like, oh, you're out here out and about. You're like you're outside. I'm like, yeah, I don't really like it. Like vampires aren't supposed to be in the sun.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like I'm super pale. Like I haven't noticed how pale I was. So I sat in the sun for like 6 hours that day and just got red. And you should have seen me at Target last night. Just this fucking red person walking in getting aloe vera.
I thought you were the Target logo.
Yeah. No, I was.
That's
I
funny.
told. Who did I tell? I told Makuga. I was like, yeah. They thought I felt like they thought I was like fucking a Target employee because I was so
like
red.
oh, your red shirt. You didn't put any lotion on.
I did. Yeah, but
Like
it
10
clearly didn't.
10 SPF.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was. It was like a kid's spray.
Oh, that
So it
might have been
wasn't-
your first problem.
Yeah.
would have worked for.
Well,
me
my
and
cousin was
Cody.
like, "Oh yeah, we got to get
Yeah.
rid of it." So yeah.
Well, so here's like Pismo Beach is a cold beach, so it's like 55 degrees. The water's
sounds
like
nice.
50 degrees.
I like that idea.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when I would go, you can go swim trunks and all that stuff, boogie boarding like it is a kid. But now when I go, it's with a hoodie, full workout pants and sneakers on, and like it's relaxing. It's a different kind of experience than going to the beach, putting out a towel and some chairs, and let's barbecue with some sand on our meat. Like, nah.
I like the idea of going to like for a bonfire, going like later at
Later
night.
at night when
I
the
think
sun
it's
is
a lot
away.
more relaxing. It's a lot less stressful, and
That's
I
very
think it's a
true.
lot
There's
better.
something spiritual at the end of the world. You're at the end of the world. You're staring out.
Yeah.
Oh, life's a whole bunch of possibilities unfolding out in front of me. I'm cold. I'm going home.
Yeah. Or just imagine a meteor going right into the water. I'm fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right there.
I was explaining to my brother body surfing because he didn't know what that was.
Oh yeah.
I
I'm not
loved
good at it at all.
Oh, it's so much fun. He's like, "What's that?" And then he
can
saw
do
some
it?
kid skimboarding. He's like,
Skimboarding.
"Is that it?" I'm like, "No, that's skimboarding." He's like, "What's
Right.
that?" I'm like,
Dummy.
"Oh my god, yeah, dummy, you fuck, you
I'm
dumb
afraid.
fuck."
I'm afraid to swim out if I can't feel the bottom. Like
You're
I
a smart
freak out.
man.
Yeah,
You're a
I
smart
freak
man.
out. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm going back. Yeah.
You're a
I
smart
never
man.
went too far.
Yeah.
No, you never go too far.
I don't, because it's like you're in the ocean. Cold. All right, your feet get used to it. Sand.
There's
hard,
monsters.
squishy, movie, bitey, and then like I don't want. And then there's rip tides.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus!
And those stories, again, I grew up, I could see the beach from my house. You'd hear the story, then Telegram Tribune. Someone died this weekend when they got caught in a riptide.
Yeah.
We don't know where they went. They're just out there
They're
somewhere.
gone.
Also, don't look up YouTube videos of people being attacked by sharks, like close calls right before you go to the beach, because that's not cool.
Don't.
That's
You
what I
decided
did.
to do that
Yeah, I did.
beforehand, huh?
A friend of mine, her ex-husband, when they're married at the time, that's how they ended up. They used to all go to Hawaii. He got bit by a shark. He almost died. He was at like a half-inch away
Don't
from
say that. I'm
dying.
going to Hawaii in November.
Stay out of the water.
Ah, son of
When
a bitch.
you can't feel the bottom,
Stay out
get
of
the
the
hell
water.
out.
Oh no, we're
was
gonna
on
go
the-
snorkeling.
It was on the news, all this kind of stuff.
I went snorkeling. We had a shark scare. Actually, when I went
you?
snorkeling in Maui, yeah, we were out there snorkeling, and
This was Maui, by the way.
this was Maui where you're going, and they had a guy like
damn it.
they had the squad of people all out on surfboards,
Right.
and they're like they telling everyone they circled up around us. They're like, get out, get back to the boat. And they like had to like they scared off the shark by like pounding on the board and stuff like
Okay.
that. It was a big old tiger shark.
Oh,
That-
you
no,
don't mess with
that's
tiger sharks.
Yeah.
that's what
Tiger
attacked,
sharks.
Yeah.
That's what attacked my friend's husband. All right,
Yeah.
now ex-husband. Tiger shark, 2 foot, maybe 3 foot kind of size tiger shark. He didn't know. He's standing in the water, and he's sitting there, and then all of a sudden he's like, "Ow, ooh, stingy, weird." It almost bit through, I think, his right leg from the knee down.
Oh Jesus.
And he's this great guy. I haven't talked to him in a while, but it was a friend for a while, even after they got divorced. He just was like, all they heard on the beach, because my friend was reading a book and her mom was sitting there, they just hear, help, help.
Jesus.
And he has a deep voice, and they're like, is that him? And
Yeah.
they see him, and he's just kind of like, help.
The water's just all
And the water's
dark
flooding,
red
and the
around
shark's
him.
still around.
Ah!
Shark's still around, but doesn't want to eat him. He didn't like the taste. He didn't like
came
him.
back. It was, I won't describe it. It was gruesome.
Oh,
All
jeez.
good, all healed. But the doctor said it missed your like femoral artery or whatever the medical. I didn't finish med
Yeah.
school. And he almost died. So Capster, be careful.
Are you guys
But
going?
it
Where are you guys
fucking-
going snorkeling? Molokini?
What? Bless you. What? What?
It was like a macaroni-shaped little small island that
Okay.
you can go to out off Maui, and
All
that's
right.
where we went. It was actually really beautiful.
I'll make sure we go to a non-shark infested area in fucking Maui. where it's ocean around us.
And then I think I was telling you, they took us to the part of the ocean where like they throw a piece of bread out, and it's not piranhas, but it's fish like piranhas, and they all just immediately swarm
It's
to
not
it.
even barracudas. It's just like
it's insane.
Barracudas.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
Maui's
saying.
dangerous.
That's what I'm saying.
Jesus Christ.
Stay out of the ocean. God didn't intend us to go in there.
Wanger's episode 95. Copster dies by shark attack.
Yeah, God
Fuck.
bless you. Yeah, no, I don't. And lakes are even worse.
Dude, I get
Bull
terrified
sharks.
in their lake.
Bull
When
sharks,
I did
man.
wakeboarding once in my life, immediately fell down, and I was like, get me out of here. I don't want it. Because I hated that feeling of just
Oh,
hanging
yeah,
out in the
yeah.
water while an alligator's about to fucking kill me. I was
Yeah.
it's terrifying.
Yeah, none of that stuff, man.
Yeah.
I mean, baths I won't even do. Some snake's gonna come up
Something
the
Yeah.
about
tube.
the
Or a
type.
spider is in there or something.
Yeah,
Yeah. Freddy
yeah.
Krueger's glove.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I already thought about that a lot,
I
too.
get, I have to, I'm okay with nature as long as I can look out my cabin and look at it.
True.
Yeah, I'm
Very
just-
true.
let's see.
Well, while we wrap this thing up, we're going to take a few questions from our Discord that are not shark infested. Some that would be a lot of fun. Like, we'll do this one. Like, Cam's Scofie 15
Hey, Cams.
says that I'm rewatching the Harry Potter movies leading up to Fantastic Beasts. So he's got to ask, or she's got to ask, I'm not sure. What's your favorite moment in the franchise? For me, it's the time travel sequence in Prisoner of Azkaban. You like the Harry Potter movies?
I've seen them all.
Okay.
I enjoy them. I respect it. Not entirely my thing, but I do.
Yeah.
I do like them.
Okay. Do you have a Cody? You have a
Yeah, I got a
sequence?
couple. In the last one, the whole Snape flashback, I think he's beautiful. I think it's
great.
really well
It
done.
was
And
me-
then
was that the one? It was me all along.
Yep.
Was that the one? Okay.
yeah, when he's like save them and all that. It's really nice. And then
Save the dream.
back to Prisoner of Azkaban.
Mm-hmm.
Not necessarily the time travel sequence, but when they're in the tree house, not tree house, you know what I mean? When they go inside the tree.
The Whomping Willow.
Yeah, they go
Yes.
inside the tree, and all the everything's being revealed, and everything is just the whole world is like changing for Harry. The walls are
Yeah.
literally moving all over the place. I think it's a brilliantly directed sequence.
Yeah. I love Order of Phoenix, the last act, where they're all
They're all
in
fighting.
the Ministry of Magic, and the first time that fucking Voldemort throws it down with
Yeah.
fucking Dumbledore.
Yeah, that's cool.
That shit's fucking dope. I loved in very underrated scene in the Half-Blood Prince is when Harry gets drunk off the love juice, or not the love juice,
You
but
like
like
that,
the
huh?
truth serum,
The
kind of
confidence
whatever it
serum?
is.
I like was like, I'm gonna go talk to Hagrid.
Yeah, yeah. And then the professor's like, Harry, and he's like, sir. Like the way he responds, I think it's just so funny.
Yeah.
I like that movie. a lot,
Yeah, I like the scene where it's Ron and Hermione and their first night together when they start dating officially.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And his wand's not working, and he's saying it's not something he's experienced. I don't know if that might be fan
It's in
fiction.
the director's cut.
Yeah,
I think it's fan fiction
Yeah.
I read online.
That's in the Rowling cut.
My little
Yeah.
But I do like which it's one of the last two movies, and it begins with like a teacher floating upside down being tortured.
That is
Deathly Hallows Part 1.
I
Yeah,
like that. 'cause then I
that's
was like,
cool.
oh, this stuff's getting real.
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
With
Snoke's
the
got
the
Ray up
snake
above
comes out,
here.
yeah.
And I like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
they stole it. They stole that.
They did.
Man.
Kinda, yeah.
Ryan Johnson, you
Yeah.
shill.
First you
Boycott
steal from
Disney.
Pokemon. Now you're still from Harry
Yes,
Potter.
he did. Oh, that's great. Yeah, I want to revisit all those. I love those movies so much. Andrew Neal says most anticipated
Andrew.
movie to come out this year. I guess for the
The rest of the year?
I say Halloween. Probably.
Yeah, that's a big
yeah,
one.
you
very much looking
That's
forward to
a
that
big
one.
one, probably.
We're kind of fans.
I might have to go. There's no Star Wars. There's no,
No.
Marvel.
I mean,
left.
Aquaman. I'm just okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think I might be there with you.
Yeah.
I never thought about it. Halloween, yeah. That's probably the one.
Predator. Then I saw it,
Ugh.
and it's great.
Okay.
I didn't like it at all.
It's really good.
Um,
Best of the year.
since I don't work in a capacity where I have to be on Movie Talk anymore, I'll tell you this: there's not one single movie I'm planning on seeing the rest of the year.
Oh, that's good.
And I look for here's me. The last Mission Impossible. What is it? What is that?
Oh, yeah, 6?
Dance Party USA. Yeah. So I love 5. 5's a great. I love that movie, and I was so excited. I was all
10.
excited I was excited with the lady friend. I was like, let's go see it. She's like, I can't. I'm going home. It's a family tradition. We see all the Mission Impossibles together. I was like, okay, I'll just I'll see it on my own. I still haven't seen it.
Oh, Ken, it's so good.
I know. I hear
It
it's
is-
so good.
Oh, my God.
Ken, I don't mean to hype shit.
I know.
It honestly might be the greatest movie of all time. Like, it might be
here
the
for
Citizen Kane of all movies. Like, it might be really fucking good. It's
I'm all for
really
it.
good.
I'm a big fan of Tom Cruise.
Yes.
Rebecca Ferguson, great. I loved her in the last movie. But that's kind of me in movies.
Yeah, I get it.
I'd rather play MLB The Show 18.
You got to get that dynasty.
Yeah.
Mission Impossible 6. That movie made me love movies and love life again.
It did.
Like,
yes.
This is amazing.
Seeing it in IMAX too.
I just love feeling
seeing
these
it in
emotions.
IMAX.
Yeah.
Maybe it's still in theaters.
Oh, you should check it out. Hey, even if it comes on Blu-ray, it's definitely
I
worth
have a big enough
it.
screen now. It seems like
Yeah.
it'll go okay.
It's fine. I was gonna do a video question from one of our patrons, Ruben. Sorry, man. I can't get the video right now,
Okay.
but we'll make sure that we do it next week. And then finally, let's do one more. Let's see here. I like this one. This one comes from K Havian.
Kai Thatch is his name.
Kai Thatch.
No, Kai.
We have Kai Thatch.
Oh,
That's
is that
Kai.
his thing?
That's his
oh,
name.
well, then you know what? You know what? You just want a copy of Solo on Blu-ray.
Oh.
There you go. I promised that in the message that I sent out for everybody with the Discord link. So there you go. And then before that, actually, how about Andrew Neal? I hope you're a Patreon supporter. You got the digital download code, buddy.
Oh,
Congratulations. So contact us on patreon.com/wangers. And if for some reason, if you just got the link and you're not a supporter, then you want to.
Congratulations.
So Kai asks, favorite book you were assigned to read in school?
Ooh, that's a
good
great question.
yeah.
That's a really good question.
Book. So okay. I was gonna say most dangerous game, but that's a short story.
Okay. I was gonna say my favorite book of all time that made me really fall in love into reading and writing is Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. Hands down, my favorite book of all time.
Okay. In my senior year, the teacher had the two options were Frankenstein or Animal Farm, and the class voted on Animal Farm. So I read Animal Farm,
Okay.
which might be my favorite book that I read for school because it's really fucking good. I
Okay.
think Animal Farm is probably the one.
I need to read that. I need to get into the Orwell.
It's good.
Orwell.
For me, I'm trying to remember. It's been a while, boys. I wasn't directly assigned it because we did the Of Mice and Men and all that kind of stuff. But I had some choices, 12th grade English, and I read Shogun, which...
The Japanese?
yeah.
I know the term
Well,
Shogun.
and so in the late
warrior?
70s, yes, there was an adaptation of this. Was a TV
Nice swing
miniseries.
for a home run there,
Yeah.
buddy.
No, it was a sword, a
Get your
samurai
hacks in
sword.
there.
Okay, I got it.
There we go.
Racist. It was Richard Chamberlain famously starred in this miniseries in the late 70s. It was Shogun. You know, I think if you go back and watch it, might be somewhat problematic in these times.
Is it like a Tom Cruise in The Last Samurai?
Kind of.
Okay.
But the book is like, we're talking thousands of pages long, and I chose to read it, and I had a good experience reading the book. It was a journey.
Interesting.
It was a journey.
Yeah. I loved assignments because you get those kids that are like, fuck reading, I don't want to fucking read.
Fuck that.
But it's just like, oh, it's fun.
I think
Like,
once you read a book and it's good, it's such a rewarding.
oh yeah.
experience.
I mean, I've read some stinkers, some
Yeah.
boring books for
Yeah.
sure. But I mean, like, I love the Lovely Bones. That was fucking
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Lovely Bones was great. You
Yeah.
know,
movie's not.
Beowulf. No, the movie's not good.
Beowulf.
Movie's
Beowulf
not good
was
for
fucking
Beowulf
great.
either.
I loved the movie sucks
Yeah,
for
the movie's
Beowulf, but I
bad.
think that might have been because I read the epic.
Yeah.
And
That was a
then-
good one. I
We
like
read
that. Yeah.
in college. We read Grendel.
Yeah.
Oh, the other one.
Yeah, so it's just
Mama.
from his
Yeah.
perspective. It's fucking really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. You think? Because I know. So Amber's sister is a teacher, and she sets her whole classroom up to be like Harry Potter. She puts like the Whomping Willow, like because she loves Harry Potter.
What grade does she teach?
She teaches right now. 3rd or 4th grade. She's switched back and
I
forth.
thought you were gonna be like senior.
Senior
High
year,
school.
yeah. But no, she's had a whole group of students that have never read Harry Potter's, and she's like opened that possibility up for them to if they because I think they have. I explained this on a few episodes ago where her new thing is that they have them. It's like a 21 reading assignment where they choose like 21 different books from different genres, and for the entire year, I'm like, fuck, that's really cool. And so she allows them to do Harry Potter, I think.
Has this ever happened where the school year starts? She's got all the Harry Potter stuff, and she gets a note from a parent. It's like, keep this witchcraft out of my kids'
Oh,
life.
Jesus. I
Not
could see
that I know
happen,
of.
Has that ever happened?
unfortunately.
No,
I don't want it to.
I've heard other stories about parents, but not that. That's
I was
interesting.
just wondering.
Yeah, I mean, maybe if it was a private school.
Because I bet you my mom would have done that.
Oh,
Really?
really?
For Harry Potter?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Keep this demonic stuff out of my son's life.
Wow.
Jesus.
Well, to each his own.
Excuse me, now I'm burping.
Well, got a
What's
burp,
in this
it's okay.
Pacifico?
And on that note, you're not going to be able to drive home. We poisoned it. Thank
Sleep
you
on
so much,
Couch's
Ken.
floor.
Yes, that you can sleep on my floor.
Full circle.
Full circle. You are welcome on my floor anytime. Amber's just going to come in. She's like, why is Ken? She's like, trust me.
Don't worry about it.
Just trust me.
Don't worry.
He earned it.
He earned it.
Thank you, Ken, for joining us on this episode
This
of
was
the
fun.
Wanger Show.
My pleasure. As always.
We'll do a few more extra minutes on our Patreon section. So if you want to see what we're going to talk about, that we're going to talk so much shit on everybody that we know.
Fantasy
Fantasy update. We're going to be talking
Pulling
about
that up right now.
And Ken, please tell everybody where they can find you on the social medias, the Patreons, the podcast, everything that you do.
You can follow me at Ken Knapsack, and that's going to get you to a lot of things. But the Knapsack Files, actually not the, knapsackfiles.podomatic.net. Gets all my podcast stuff, the afternoons with Josh and Ken. Force Center, if you want to dive deep into Star Wars, and your name's not JTE because you think the scene in Solo where he gets his name is stupid because you don't understand the emotional canon of that movie.
Fuck you, Josh.
And you want to learn something about Star Wars, come over to Force Center.
Yeah, you little bitch.
And then
Just kidding, Josh, I love
YouTube. I'm on YouTube with my motivation videos.
Yes.
Twitch
fan.
streaming when I can.
Mm-hmm.
All the good stuff. But, you know, in the Patreon pages, patreon.com/knapsackfiles. Just follow me, and we'll go on an adventure together.
Support this man. I love everything that this man does. The only opinion on Star Wars that I trust. Really.
I don't need you to love everything. Just
Okay,
don't
well-
tweet out a meme. How stupid is this scene?
You fuck.
When I can write 4 pages
Yeah.
about how important it is that he got his name Solo from the Empire.
Yeah, Josh.
I'll write you 4 pages,
He'll
Josh.
write you fucking bitch.
I'll do it.
Just kidding, Josh. I fucking love you, but you're stupid
You're
sometimes.
the best.
Thank you, Ken. Thank you for joining us. And with that being said, more music is playing. We're all having
It's a good
fun.
song.
It's a great song.
Having
Power
excited
Shower,
in this
Power
one.
Hour, whatever
Yeah.
the hell it's called. We're going to have Josh back on here to
Yeah.
debate it. I want to create a show where people come on and debate things. And it's about movies.
It's like fight.
It's like kind of like a fight, but you know, it'll be
they
like a
punch
brawl.
each other.
They
Yeah.
punch each other.
Metaphorically speaking.
Metaphorically,
An
yes.
actual
Yeah.
movie fight.
Ooh, like depicted from specific scenes.
They
so
use
like
actual props.
we'll
from
do like
movies.
Rocky 5 in the alleyway.
Yeah.
They come dressed out. Follow me.
Yeah, I'm ready.
As characters.
Ooh.
We give them names,
Okay.
like the Crusher,
Yeah.
the Outlaw.
Yeah, of course.
And they have to come in dressed as these characters and
Yeah.
physically fight.
Physically fight
Yeah.
each other. We do.
Even though they really like each other in real life, they have to hate
yes.
each other.
We'll go to the edge of a
Absolutely.
waterfall and recreate the Black Panther fight scene. Just redo all that. I guess we'd have to get like Dorian or RB3 for that one because it's you know.
Yeah.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
see
mean,
what you did
you
there.
know.
Yeah.
Playing it safe.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hope that was in the Patreon section.
We are now.
I think so. Yeah, we're on the Patreon section now. You were saying?
I want the scene where I fight JT in the mud jail cell in Solo. And I'm gonna choke him and push him into the mud.
Just
Just
yelling.
stuff his face
you're
in
just
the
yelling
fucking
Wookiee at each other.
it doesn't matter.
Fuck you.
Doesn't matter if he's like, "Arr!" I'm like, no, I'm killing you, JT. I'm actually murdering you.
Yeah. That fucking guy. I love him.
Ah.
You gotta love him sometimes, and then other times, he agreed with me on Predator. He got the same. I was like happy, like because I thought it was crazy. After
You
seeing-
liked the movie?
I fucking loved
I
it.
have no
Yeah.
dog in this race. I didn't see it.
Cody didn't like.
Cody
It's
looks
not-
like he just had
it's-
Sizzler.
It's not good, man. It's
And
I
you
don't know.
liked it, and JT
it. I liked it a lot. JT liked it.
I
Lon Harris liked it.
Completely understand the reasons why you like it.
Hector Navarro liked it.
You
So-
make a compelling argument.
People, opinions that I trust.
So, is it? Do you like it from the? Hey, that's some good fun entertainment.
Yeah.
Okay, which is
Yeah.
fair. I you like it. You like
Yeah.
it. And I'm in a very positive state on movies most of the time,
Yeah.
anyways. Now I've changed my approach, so I get that.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean there's not bad movies. So I don't look at
course
Cody
not.
and go, "What are you, a jerk?" Like,
Yeah.
I get it. There's bad movies and bad moments in movies.
I was probably just more bummed because what it could have been.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
fair.
It could have been something great and ended up just being kind of just a fun time. That had a couple of fun moments, but it was overall pretty
Yeah.
stupid.
I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you have Shane Black doing like a comedy movie in a genre, in a franchise that's been overwhelmingly
I mean,
serious.
50% of it was a comedy, and the other stuff was
I thought
generic.
I
as
found it
hell.
funny like all throughout. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't give a fuck
Sure,
whatever studio meddling, whatever. The
There
hell
was
it
a lot of it.
There
this
was a
one.
lot of it, I'm sure, but we don't know exactly what it was.
That's true.
So
That's true.
But it's fun.
Yeah.
Go see the movie. See for yourselves.
Yeah, you should see it for yourself.
See for yourself, yeah.
Cody, tell us about some fantasy
real
updates.
quick, I got to play the music, and then I may need you to give me your phone to pull up the scores, just so we can put. Since we don't have Bureau here for the sound, we got to pull in afternoons and just put the phone up to the thing.
It works
get
really
this going.
good. I'll tell you
I'm
what. Yep.
really jealous of your guys' phone call setup.
Real quick, Christian said he deleted like Twitter and stuff, but he just tweeted something out of it.
He deleted it from his phone.
Okay, but
That's what he
he was
said.
at but he was at a screening and he just tweeted something right now.
He
4
brings
minutes
his
ago.
desktop computer.
Okay,
with him
all right,
when he
okay,
goes
okay.
places.
This is in the Patreon
That's what
section.
it
We're
is.
fine.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Here you go.
Okay, there's that. Just play that one right there.
Okay.
Oh shit!
Did it not play?
I'm sorry, I
Oh,
closed it.
Funny
Okay.
picture of my wife there.
My wife.
Okay,
Your wife.
hold on now. Stand by, everybody. There it is.
There you go.
All right, guys. It was a rough week for me. We'll get to that later in this. Just going to pull up the schedule here. Starting out things, Fire Kathleen Kennedy takes on It's Ben Roethlisberger. And It's Ben Roethlisberger wins 110-80. Copster
Oh,
and
shit.
Brian losing week 2.
Damn
Although,
it.
at the time, O.J. Howard is still playing, but he's not going to get 40 points. Moving on over here
never
to
know.
Toon Squad versus Isla Nublar Research Team 93. Looks like it's going to be a nice win for Isla Nublar.
Yeah,
getting
suck
back
it, Cody.
to 1-1 on the season. What are you talking about?
Oh, that's not you. Damn it! I'm sorry.
No, I'm saving myself for last.
Suck
Don't-
it up, other loser.
You can make fun of me very shortly. Don't worry. Moving on here, the 6th Wentz taking on Wentz's Wangers. That's right. We have like 8 Carson Wentz puns in this league. 102-95 victory for the 6th Wentz. Congratulations there. Moving on to Baby Got Dak versus You're Killing Me Smallswood. This was a tight one. At the moment, we have You're Killing Me Smallswood with 97-96 victory. Now, at the moment, if someone scores on the Bears, that will mean a loss for You're Killing Me Smallswood. But at the moment, they win, so congratulations.
Congrats.
Moving over here, we have the Big Gronkowski versus This Is What Teams Are Made Of. And that's a big win for This Is What Teams Are Made Of. 91-63. Nice job there. And
Good job,
finally, moving on to my match, we have Once Upon a Time versus me. We Watch Legion.
Yes.
I got my ass kicked.
Yeah, you did, you little bitch.
104 to 69.
69.
I think I have the lowest score out of everyone in the league this
Wow.
week, which is
you should sit under the table, you little bitch.
that's pretty embarrassing. Not proud of that.
Wow.
Yeah, that wraps up our fantasy update. I'm 1-1 on the year. How are you doing, buddy? Give me that. Here we go. Go.
Who had the highest score this week? So
Highest score? I'm not sure. Go ahead, check that.
I'll check it. So 6 Wentz, 102. Nope. Isla Newbar
Okay.
Research Team. No. It's Ben Roethlisberger at 110. Woo!
It's the highest.
Okay.
Highest score
It's
this
Ben
week.
also the best name, I would say.
Pretty good.
It's Ben Roethlisberger.
I mean, Fire
is
Kathleen
pretty
Kennedy.
good.
That's my fantasy football.
That's
team.
Yeah.
your fantasy?
I mean,
I love
it's
that.
only. I mean,
Yeah, it makes sense.
we need a man.
Yeah, only men can run
Only
things.
men can run
Right.
things. Yes.
Right. But you lost.
It's clearly a joke.
Yeah,
Okay.
you lost.
Yes, I did lose. Yeah.
And then a lot of people were asking last week. We didn't have the standings updated. As of right now, in our weekly Pick'em League for our patrons,
Yes.
Brian is winning.
Son of a bitch! Fuck.
Weekly pick'ems.
Brian's winning,
God
guys.
damn it! He's gonna.
What
shouldn't-
happened? We weren't supposed to let that
We
happen.
shouldn't let him. We shouldn't tell him about it.
Does he even watch football?
No,
He's
I don't either.
He got really mad at me last year because he was asking me for help because I watch this. I watch every Sunday. I watch
Yeah.
as many games as I can, and he got mad at me because I lost him some pick'em games.
Ken, I choose teams based off of my friends who teams like.
Yeah, you're
I
not-
picked the Dolphins
you,
because I knew you liked the Dolphins.
Thanks. We're 2-0.
There you go. That's the only ones that I think I won.
2-0.
You're not in last place anymore. I don't think.
Yes.
Hold on.
Suck
No. Yes,
it.
you are.
Damn it! Fuck.
You
Man.
are
Because
definitely
the first
still in
fucking
last
week,
place.
the fucking first week, I only got one team right. I think, based off of all my friends
man.
that were like, "Yeah, this team's gonna win."
That's funny.
That's great.
That's good.
Fucked up.
You're doing your best.
Yeah,
I've done
trying.
fantasy football about 10 years.
Yeah.
you do fantasy
Fantasy
baseball.
How do you do that?
That's
Ken?
fucking crazy.
I've been in the same league for 20 years.
You
now.
really check
Jesus.
it every single day?
Yeah. The last couple of years I co-own it, so my co-owner he's really into it still.
Todd,
Corey, but close.
It's a white name. I knew it.
Yeah, it is definitely big Irish guy. But I still love baseball, so we still own the team together. But yeah,
Okay.
there was a point like 10 years ago. I wasn't just checking the major league scores. I was like digging in Class A.
Oh Jesus!
It's like, let's
Christ.
see who's going to be available for the waiver wire.
And when 2001, we at our draft is an auction.
Yeah.
we signed Albert Pujols when he was in the minor leagues.
Wow.
'Cause we were like, this kid's gonna be something. And Bobby
Was it like a dynasty league where you kept him for?
you get to hold him for 3
Nice.
3 to 5 players depending on your standings for the
Nice.
next season.
Okay.
We got him for $3. And excuse me, ooh, that was the Pacific.
That's a nice one. That one just wanted to come out.
That came from the Atlantic.
Man.
Don't go in the water.
Yep.
Anyways, long story short, Bobby Bonilla got injured the last week of spring training. They decided we'll give Pujols 2 weeks. The rest is history. That's his career.
Nice.
And that's how deep we were into fantasy baseball.
Well, it's good you don't have him when he's on the Angels. Because,
Yeah, well, he's still a Hall of Famer. But anyway, but football I stopped because I just don't watch it as much. I'm a Miami Dolphin fan. Couldn't tell you their starting lineup right now.
Yeah.
And I know Kenyon Drake and Frank
You got
Gore and
Tannehill,
Tannehill and
yeah,
those
yeah.
guys, but like I don't know like I did back in
Yeah.
the day. So
understand.
I don't want to muddy up the league by like, hey Zach, can I draft Mark Clayton?
Is Jay Fiedler still
Is
available?
Fiedler available in
Yeah.
this round? What about
Yeah.
Damon Heward?
Ricky Williams, is he
Yeah.
back from his suspension?
Is he still smoking the weed?
Anybody? Yeah.
Yeah.
Dante Culpepper.
Oh, that was
Anything? No.
that's a painful. year.
An obscure
Make another
2000s
reference, yeah.
player. Come on.
Derek
this, buddy.
Jeter retired.
Derek
Ah,
Jeter,
okay,
yeah,
we'll take it. He owns
he
some
used,
Marlins.
He
I
owns
guess.
the Marlins.
Really? Okay.
Just look at
We're
Dante
getting-
Culpepper.
David
almost-
Eckstein, we met him.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a sweetheart.
That was a
World Series
amazing
MVP,
man.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dante Culpepper, he's a sponsor of Mojito, but also also a tough, dark time as a Dolphin fan because I loved Culpepper.
They're gonna say tough dark.
There was a
man.
lot of hype going
No,
into that
yeah.
season when he was
Well,
when
we
Nick
were-
Saban was the coach.
We were
Yeah.
gonna get Drew Brees.
That's right.
And the management said, "No, he's too injured. Go for Culpepper."
So
and I was
stupid.
Culpepper was really good. I thought,
Yeah.
he's coming back from injury. It's gonna be all right. And that's like the last year I had all my hopes in the Dolphins.
Since then, they've had like what a couple playoff berths, but
Yeah,
nothing.
it's been bad.
I'm with you, man. I've had Tampa Bay hasn't done shit in 16 years, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I understand.
I almost screamed because if you know my beard's a little shaggy.
Mm-hmm.
My mustache keeps getting pulled by
Like,
this
wow.
kid. That hurt. What I just
Oh.
did hurt. If you notice, I'm doing the big.
You are
big
bleeding from the top.
Oh
of your-
Jesus! You're getting on my
Oh,
floor,
man.
man.
Yeah, trim your beard, kids. Trim your beards.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah.
This is what you do for Patreon, huh? You just finish. You just
Kind of
finish
wait
your beers.
gotta
Kind of
finish
just wait
them.
for an awkward moment.
This will probably
well.
suffice.
Yeah.
Yeah.